are we? Why is the spooky Irish shit so top tier, you know? Should I prepare the Ghostbusters hotline? Perhaps. I have been enjoying my time here at Blake Manor. You could say perhaps that Bustin makes me feel good. Feel good. Spooky ghost in your bed. I think it's freaky ghost in your bed. I need to listen to that song again. It's been a while. Good to see y'all. Do they have an Ireland branch? Because they only work in New York. That's a good question. That is a good question. Troublin' in Dublin. Okay, yeah. I was trying to think of something clever to do there, but yeah. Head empty, no thoughts. Just begin the stream, horse. Awate Amiki, my name is Faustus Marius Incitatus, the true console realm, the favorite horse of the god Emperor Caligula. Hope you are having a fantastic, well, oh god, what is today? Sunday. Yeah. The days are kind of losing meaning to me now. School's out for an entire week, which is absolutely ridiculous, by the way. Can't believe they get a week for Thanksgiving now. Those darn kids back in my day. Back in my day, we only got 3 days for Thanksgiving. But yeah. I am on a break, just chilling out this week. Hopefully all of you have good plans with or good plans for Thanksgiving if you're in the States. It's honestly possibly my least favorite holiday. It's between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Like this whole stretch at the end of the year is kind of meh. The good holidays end with Halloween, in my opinion, but oh well. Ugh. They've definitely defrosted her, though. They have definitely defrosted her. They did not wait for Thanksgiving. I actually, on Thursday, I was substituting for a choir teacher, and like, all of the kids, I shit you not, when they had a free moment, all of the kids, you know what they were singing. So yeah, they have in fact defrosted her. What a wonderful time of year. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the Seance Blake Manor. It's still Halloween in my heart, god damn it. Continue. So last time we made some really nice progress. We got the ghost meter down to its to 1 light on, and we found out the person who hired us was actually Mrs. Joyce here on the staff. And something is mentally dominating the staff here when we ask about like the family here, the Blake family, Walter, the kid, and the Marquess. They have they're like mind controlled. They all answer at once, like a hive mind going on. Brought a Christmas ornament for my local college convenience store, just for the cashier to yell out. Finally, I knew it wasn't too early. This was on the 11th, I think. That is too early. What the hell is wrong with people? So yeah, I'm kind of thinking... Should we talk to Miss Murphy? Miss Murphy's the only one we haven't convinced to not go to the seance.
Sir?
Sir? Burn your hands. That's alright, sir. Can't be a cook without some burns to show for it? Yeah, kinda figured. Let's see, what could we ask about? What might provoke some thoughts from you? What do you think of the Fae? Shh! Right, you're not supposed to say their name. It's bad luck to talk about the she, sir. Especially this time of year. Especially when they come a-calling. That's why people wear masks then, so as they can't tell who's human and who's one of them. Keeps us safe. Alright.
I'll leave you be.
Oh.
Yeah, we should probably check out her shit if we can. Alright, does this also mean that the staff aren't going to end our game if they catch us somewhere we're not supposed to be? Sure hope so. We kind of got interrupted while we were looking through Mrs. Joyce's shit, so, yeah, let's see if we can find Miss Murphy's stuff, too, and figure out what's going on here. Incomplete letter. Cousin, thank you for sending me these newspaper articles. You have no idea how useful they've proven to be. Right, the newspaper articles that, apparently convinced her to hire us. Right. Convince Montevani since we have everything we need? Perhaps. Yeah, like, who do we still have to work with here? Basement. Yeah. Now I suspect something very strange is happening in the Blake private residence. What exactly is going on in there? Right! So yeah, during the silent dinner, Miss Joyce is going to slip us the key, and we're going to have to pop out during the silent dinner and investigate the Blake private residence. It's Dean's attendance. We haven't cracked that one yet. And the haunting. What more do we have to figure out? Research the fate of the old gods. Oh, so just a bunch of research that I need to be doing here. Alright. Miss Dean's attendance. What more? What more to figure out here? Decipher note, find Miss Dean's hidden notes. What a pain in the ass. Okay. Where's Miss Murphy's room? Jesus. Wouldn't be an Irish home without a Sacred Heart painting in it. Man. The women's dorm is so much nicer than the men's. They have like these little dividers and... yeah. Guess that's to be expected. Alright, is this... scrap paper. Oh! Paper stained with cooking. Okay. Okay, there's our last hint that we needed, but we just brute forced it. That was for Miss Joyce's lockbox. Writing there is hard to understand. I can only make out a few words. Baby money and what I think reads remember. Uh-huh. Baby rattle. Rattle for an infant. Assortment of clothing. Murphy crib, yeah. Yeah, this is probably Miss Murphy's. Office, Saoirse, letter. It's signed by Mr. Barley. Okay, yeah, now we can get our hypothesis on Saoirse. Okay, so Saoirse Murphy's goal is to talk with probably Father Senate. Yeah, she's trying to get in touch with them to learn about her child now that Miss Dean can't help. Yeah, probably. That's probably what we're looking at.
Miss Murphy is looking for a means to learn her child is okay. Miss Dean was teaching her magic to that end. But now that she is missing, Miss Murphy is turning to the priest for help. I should find and confront her about this. Easy enough.
Well, actually, one moment. One moment here. I think I was messing with a few things on the computer. It's probably a little quieter than it should be. Yeah, there we go. Ding, ding. Okay. Yeah, I was playing a very old game today, and it was one that didn't even have, like, volume controls, so I just had to turn down the master volume on the computer. So, yeah, that's probably a little better. Alright. So are all the staff still hanging out in the break room here? Do I have to go track down Miss Murphy again? Oh, yep, no, they all fucked off. Fair enough. Do we know where Miss Murphy is? She is having a good time, having a ball. We really shouldn't stop her now, but just having such a good time, I think I'll give her a call. If I go up to that one, it'll spit me out in the garden. I think it'd be faster to... Would it be faster to just go up one of the towers here? Octopath Traveler 0 has my attention. You make the protagonist and choose how you build it. You can even choose which chapter to take on first. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I did wanna download the demo. I didn't get around to it today, so yeah, I'll probably do that. After the stream is over. Cause yeah, I think I want to check out the demo as well. Never actually got around to playing the original Octopath Traveler. Looks cool, though. Looks cool. Alright. Hey, Saoirse. Having a good time scrubbing out all of the weird stains from the demonic drug-fueled sex orgy last night? I bet. I did too as well. Wishlisted that in 2021, didn't buy it because poor. Yeah. It happens.
Sir?
Sir? Your goal is to talk with Father Senate to learn about your child now that Miss Dean can't help.
You... But how did you... Oh, Lord. You know... You know about my little girl. You know I was learning magic so I could see her.
Yeah.
Oh, Mrs. Joyce was right, wasn't she? Oh, when
that's
she
rough.
she...
That's rough. There were some big time scandals with with the orphanages, I think. Didn't they find like a bunch of dead kids behind one, like just huge mass graves?
Miss, it's all
I think that was Ireland.
You're not in any trouble. Not at all. Miss Dean was teaching you, wasn't she?
I thought we were doing so well. And then she just left.
Rip.
I can't do anything without her. With her gone, I thought Father Sinnott might know something about my daughter. Or he might know someone who does, but...
Man, she really hates eye contact.
But I can't ask. I've tried. I can't make myself do it. I can't say the words. What if he says no? I don't know what I'd do then.
I see.
I just want
So
to
we're
know
gonna have
she's
to do this
all
for
right.
you. Fair enough.
If you'd like, I can ask him for you.
Which is good because we need to talk to Senate anyways and tell him that that Seamus is not gonna work with
You
him
would do
anymore.
that.
On
You
behalf
have
of the
no idea
Gnostics
what
trying to
that
find
would
the
mean to
Aeon.
me.
I can certainly see about it, miss.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, sir. Here, in case this helps, a picture of my girl. Thank you.
Aw.
Please, don't lose it, sir. It's all I really have of her.
I won't. I promise.
Aw. Okay. Photograph of the Murphy child. Can I see that? Oh. Which I can discuss with Miss Montavani, interestingly enough. Do we know where she's gonna be? She was in the hedge maze until 3. Interesting. Alright, Senate. Do we know where Senate's gonna be? He's in the librarium. Why would we be able to discuss that with Miss Montavani? Should maybe use her psychic powers to tell us where the kid is? Check out. So profile the Marquess, investigate the Blake residence, motivation for the seance, attend the silent dinner. Uh-huh. Open straight stances is so common with the gentry. Like if the culprit is either him or his kid, like it has to be him, right? Because we noticed the culprit like walking with Miss Dean through the hedge maze, and his kid's wheelchair bound. So like, yeah, it would have to be. Does some tarot card magic to reveal the kid pulls the full Arcana Persona 6 confirmed. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, some stuff to discuss with you. I've spoken with Mr. Doyle. Oh? I know you two are working on something here at the manor, but he's decided to remove himself from the task. He asked me to pass this message on to you. I see. I suspected as much. I knew him, you know. I married his parents and baptized him as a baby. Wow, both of them? You married both of his parents? Isn't that illegal? He was a good boy, a devout boy. I asked him to help with some church business, but I did not know what this place would do to him. He's changed, lost. I see that now, and I accept that I did that to him by sending him here. I understand and respect his need to be free. Hopefully he will return in time on his own terms. And your task? I will try to carry on alone, I suppose. Humanity will not save itself, and Jesus had no company up on his cross. We shall see. Aha. And how about... How about Miss Murphy? Father, I was wondering if I might ask something of you. Well, I couldn't tell you without knowing what it is you'd ask of me. The cook, Miss Murphy, has a little girl who was taken into custody by a Magdalene Laundry shortly after her birth. She's anxious for news of her. I said I was asked to ask on her behalf. There's so much suffering in this life, is there not? Why is it that God allows a child to be taken from her mother? Is that bond not God's plan? Is it not sacred? What agents of the divine are we, that we do something so vile? Are we agents of the divine at all? Would you ask us outside of my power or influence? At least you would ask it. I would end her suffering, all suffering, in my own way. That is of no use to her here now. No, I'm sorry that she will not see her child again by conventional means, Mr. Ward. We are surrounded by unconventional people, are we not? Maybe one of them has a way to see what cannot normally be seen? Oh, okay, so that's why we talked to Miss Montavani. Now go with God and help that poor girl. Yeah, Thea, well scrying could be a solution as well. Alright, yeah, we have a hypothesis for you now. Father Senate's goal is to save probably humanity, right? He's talking about like he's kind of putting himself in Christ-like terms. Very high opinion he has of himself by freeing an Aeon, yeah. From the Black Iron Prison? Yeah.
Father Sinnott believes he can save humanity here. I should find and confront him about this.
He's right there. He's right there, buddy.
Yes.
Your goal is to save humanity by freeing an Aeon from the Black Iron
If
Prison.
you've worked all that out, then you understand, yes?
Perhaps.
I believe I do.
You know what lies deep beneath this complex, and what needs to be done. Good, good. For the mind is willing, but the body is weak. But no, we cannot discuss this here. Come to my room.
Oh, God. What? Oh, God. So what, are we gonna dig under the catacombs? What if there actually is an angel trapped down there?
I have no idea how an Aeon came to be trapped under this complex, but nothing else explains all the strange behavior here. Ghosts? What are ghosts? A breaking of the fundamental rules of the universe. Time marches on, entropy moves forward, life becomes death. But here, it is riddled with ghosts and other aberrations. Why? Because the Aeon's presence warps reality around it. Think, child.
Man.
It is a being of pure creation.
Oh,
Absolute
man.
power.
This feels like when the hobo on the street actually, actually tries to talk to you and tell you what's going on. And you're just kind of standing there, waiting for the crosswalk to turn to walk. You can smell the gin on his breath as he tells you all about the Aeon trapped underneath the McDonald's on 8th Street.
Why then can't it leave?
Well, I don't know, Senate, why?
Indeed. It must be trapped. Trapped, like us, in the black iron prison. Perhaps by the demiurge itself. Whatever the reason, we must free it. And I know how.
Does it involve drugs? It probably involves drugs, doesn't it?
Many good believers died to help me bring this magic up from the cold, dark depths of the Eiseressenwelt caverns.
Eiseressenwelt caverns.
The night I read about the caverns' discovery, caverns of ice found so out of place in Austria, I had a fever dream. Miles inside its interior, I saw an altar of ice. The answer, I knew, was there. We left at once.
I wonder if that's real.
But it took months of digging.
Eiseressenwelt caverns.
Climbing,
I've never heard of
find
it,
the
but
frozen
wouldn't surprise
shrine.
me. They try to keep
Beyond
historical
what
basis for a lot of this.
discovered of the caves. It was not so grand now, having melted after who knows how long. But there I found it. Behold!
Behold! He's gonna flash me, isn't he? Holy shit!
Killing sigil!
What the goddamn? What, I thought you were... Oh, okay, so we have to kill the Aeon to free it from this mortal coil. I see.
Child, I see the look in your eye. The fear of killing such a being. But you can only kill its mortal shell, that which is used to anchor it to this place. In truth, all you will do is set it free.
Holy shit.
And once freed, it will return to Monad and tell them of this place, this realm of rotten debauchery.
And what's Monad gonna do?
Once the true God knows of us and our plight in this prison, and of our dedication and kindness in freeing its Aeon, it will come. It will save us.
That's quite a leap, buddy. That's quite a leap. Eiseressenwelt is an ice cave system in Austria. Okay, so it exists.
And we will be free.
What in the goddamn?
Why are you telling me this? Showing me this?
Did I have to see that?
I'm not sure I have much left in me. At all. And now, Seamus is gone.
Oh.
You know of the Aeon, the prison, our condemnation here, and now you have the sigil. Perhaps you can succeed where Seamus and I have failed. Go, child. Find the Aeon and free it. Free us all. Now, if you could excuse me, I'm so tired. I do not think I have this evening's seance in me.
Father Sinnott will no longer be attending the seance. Father Sinnott has passed the Aeon-killing sigil and all that it represents on to me. Well, paper in the room we had to unseal? Nope, didn't look like it. That had a lot more points. The world can certainly be a callous place, but a prison is a bit of a stretch. A sigil, though. Father Sinnott seems convinced it was designed to kill an Aeon. It looks so similar to those I've found throughout this house. I assume these sigils were some form of Irish pagan magic. But how did this one end up in Austria for Father Sinnott to find? Alright, sigil with the power to kill a powerful otherworldly entity. Father Sinnott had this carved into his chest. Okie dokie. Yeah, let's see if we can track down Miss Mantovani here. Probably Miss Mantovani and Fia are our two best bets. Yeah, I don't know when we're going to be able to unseal that paper that was in the room. I thought that was gonna be pretty soon, but if it is, we've definitely missed that shit. Alright. Mantovani in here. Sounds like there's someone on the other side. Okay, so no Miss Mantovani for now. How about Fia? Fia, where are you at? We are not sure. Missing. Oh, poor Donald. Alright, so she's going to be scrying in the hedge maze at 6 again. How about Miss Mantovani? No sign of her until a silent dinner. Maybe something in the private residence might help us see what we can find there. Perhaps. Alright, so who do we still have to, Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's track down Mr. Dupre, actually. Let's track down Mr. Dupre and ask him more about... Saint Brigid. I feel like maybe we can get Miss Joyce to help. Let's see, Mr. Dupre. We don't know where you are. Room 11. That's one of the ones out here, right? No, it's not. Room 7 through 12. But yeah, I was really sure we would probably get that paper figured out. Okay, he's not in his room. Where might he be? Garden, perhaps? No? Hedge maze? Churchyard? Catacombs? Where might you be, Mr. Dupre? Where might you be? You know what? Mr. Coventry is out on the porch. We need to talk to him. We've not even made contact with him, really. So yeah, let's figure out what the hell his deal is. Also, why Mrs. Lau had one of his cufflinks. that might be a good thing to figure out. I don't know, should I be talking more to the Marquess? Might be wise to exhaust everything with the Marquess. Since he is one of the main suspects. It's gotta be either the Marquess or the kid, right? Maybe the kid isn't his son after all. There are a bunch of books about vampires in this place. Are you quite comfortable out here, Mr. Coventry?
Mr. Ward.
Alright. This is a fine location, is it not? I only wish I knew how to capture it. Do you paint, sir? In fact, I do. Helps keep my hands steady, which is useful for work. Have you painted much while here? Not as much as I'd hoped. There's so much happening that I'm not left with the energy. What have you painted? A landscape? I couldn't say, sir. It was work that was done in confidence. Oh, a commission? Something of the sort, but I couldn't say more. It wouldn't be gentlemanly. What were you up to with Miss Dean? So you're a jeweler. I am, or rather I was. I ended up in London alone as a young lad. Nothing to my name. But my mother had loved jewels, and so as a result did I. I found work cleaning a shop at first. I was a well-spoken lad, and as I say, I knew my stuff, so in time I was raised to sales. One thing led to another, and time passed by all too quickly. Eventually I wound up with my own shop in London. Did a tidy trade, earned enough to live well. No small feat in that city. I sold up when my wife passed. It didn't fill me in the same way it did before that. I still do enough to cover my needs, select clients and all that, but not a whole lot more. Fair enough. What'd you think of the ball? I have never been to anything like it. When you get to my age, you think you've seen everything. Evidently, I was wrong. I saw a great many things. I had conversations with all manner of near-human things. It should have been terrifying, but it was also exhilarating. I'm left entirely drained by it today, though. What else got drained? So your wife recently passed? My condolences, yeah. I did, yes. Lillian, earlier this year. She turned quickly. We had access to doctors, but they could do little to ease her suffering. I'll confess, I'm lost without her, which, foolish as it sounds, is how I ended up here. Her illness took everything from me. The little I had left I spent to come here, on the hope that the claims about the seance are true. If I could see her, hear her, then I'd gladly give it all, down to the very shirt on my back. I see. So is that why the Marquess is in your will? You sleeping okay? Reminds me, you think Half-Life 3 is really coming out? Wouldn't that be the craziest thing? Well, I have pills that help with that sort of thing. I wager I could fall asleep on a battlefield once I've taken them. Nothing, not even dreams get through. Or at least I certainly don't recall anything in the mornings. Interesting. So the sleeping pills actually block the crazy dreams. The young master, Walter Blake. Do you know much of the lad? Well, not a whole lot. He was in a carriage accident some years back, the one his mother died in. I gather it left the boy scarred, both mentally and physically. He doesn't come out when the hotel has guests. I relate to him in a way. I lost my mother when I was young too, so at least he's not entirely alone. One couldn't be too lonely, I suppose, in a large house surrounded by staff. You might be surprised. I mean, in Valve's store page, there are 2 upcoming titles, Deadlock and a hidden one, thus Half-Life 3 confirmed, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. There are no flaws in this reasoning whatsoever. Anything about the Fae? Perhaps we best not talk about them for the sake of the superstitious guests, I mean. I don't want to upset anyone. Fair enough. So yeah. Here for the seance? It's a beautiful place, I'm not visiting just for the scenery, which is probably for the best considering this weather. Now, if the seance will really lower the veil, as they say it will, there's someone on the other side I should like to speak to just once more. God, what I'd give to hear my Lillian again. What I have given. Your hands, sir, are they stained? So they are. My apologies. I must admit, I took some work with me. I was working on some pieces in my room before I stepped out. Should have done a better job cleaning up after myself. Fair enough. So the painting Evelyn Dean. Some dust on your suit, sir. Yeah, so I do. How did that get there? Perhaps the housekeeper's not so fastidious as she should be, eh? Seen any hauntings? Yeah, well, I wouldn't like to call it a haunting until I'm absolutely certain, but sometimes I hear people talking before I walk into my room. There's no one there, of course, and it seems to be the same conversation each time. Can't make any of it out, really. Probably just old pipes. Is anything strange? Probably nothing, you know, but sometimes I do think that there are more crows around here than there should be. Maybe this is what the Irish countryside is like, but it feels as if they're watching me. All of them. She is. As mundane as it likely is, it's very unsettling.
Good. And to you.
Huh. So yeah, we're missing a lot about you still. Investigate room 22 and talk to Master Blake. Okay, so apparently there's still stuff in his room that we need to find. Gonna zoom around the garden and the hedge maze real quick and see if Dupre's out there. I feel like he would be. I feel like he'd be on the map if he was out there, but he's not in his room. It's like, where the hell else could he be? In the lobby or some shit. Can't believe anyone's out in this rain, but so it is. This is Erickson. If we could track down Thea, that would be spiffy as well. Aha!
Declan.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd be able to lead Miss Murphy in well scrying? It would do her good to see her daughter. But the Magdalen Laundry that took her child, they won't share any information.
I can think of no better cause. You tell Miss Murphy I'm ready
Very nice.
whenever she is. And to meet me at the well. There you are.
Oh, Varley's there with
Have
her.
you done this before, Alanav?
Is Varley the father, you think? No, surely not.
No, miss. I've never... I didn't know it would really work. Does it? It most certainly does. Come here and stand beside me. You'll want to look into the well and try and get your thoughts calm. Take all the time you need.
Is this a real... this must be a real thing. I've never heard of this. I guess power of suggestion is strong. Especially if you're staring into a well for a very long time. You kind of get like the sensory deprivation going on. Maybe you kind of see what you want to see. Or maybe it really is magic.
Deep breaths. There. Now, I want you to think about your daughter. Do your best to picture her in your mind.
Aww.
Look at that. There you go.
Aww.
That's her? She has your eyes, does she not?
She get adopted out? She's with a couple.
She looks all right.
Aww.
Oh, she looks well. Oh, I was so worried.
Okay, Varley's gotta be the father, right? Varley, you dog.
I hope you'll get to see her again someday. But until then, I can show you how to do this.
Yeah, no way he'd be hanging around like this. Come on. Oh, Varley's the father, really?
Really?
I mean, I guess that explains why he's willing to go to such lengths to help her
I have
out.
no words. That'd be... Thank you. So much.
Dude, banging your employee? Super uncool. Super uncool.
It's no trouble at all, sweetheart.
And now we just gave him a gigantic chest of gold doubloons to live out all of his Harvey Weinstein dreams. Love that child so much. She'd certainly met her before they were separated. Or she'd scarcely met her, sorry. Separated in God's name. Did the Lord not die for our sins? Ugh. I'm dying for your mere entertainment.
It doesn't ease the hurt in my heart to see her. But it does with the guilt. I didn't know how heavy that was sitting on my soul. Now that I know she's okay, I think I can rest.
Yeah, no, she got out. She got out very lucky. Looks like she got adopted out, having a good life. So yeah.
Why don't you take some time, Miss Murphy, and rest? I think we can handle the seance without you.
If you're sure, sir, I do feel weary from all this.
Miss Murphy will no longer be attending the seance. So we still got, we got Dupre, we got Joyce. We've got Miss Montavani. I think that might be it. We might actually save everyone on the first try. We might. We might come close, at least. I don't know. I kind of feel like I've been neglecting Miss Montavani. And I know you're screaming at me to go talk to her, so... Just trying to see if we can locate Mr. Dupre. Because clearly, like, it's gotta be Miss Joyce representing St. Brigid. But I don't know how to talk her into... Don't know how to talk her into doing the voodoo ritual, you know? Yeah, there he is. What a racket. How many streams too? Since all because we didn't search her room. We searched her room. Let me just see. Is that real? Giant figure smithing. What could it mean? What a racket. We searched her room. We found pictures of her family, and we learned that she is basically sure she's gonna die. And yeah, we searched her room. It's kind of cool. You've been real patient. You've been real patient. I'm working on it, I promise. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, I don't think Mr. Dupre's in the hedge maze. I could have sworn I got his timetables. Where the hell is he? Like, he's not in his room. He's not hanging around here. We could check the churchyard, I guess. I feel like those mausoleum doors wouldn't be interactable for no reason, right? There's gotta be a secret passage in there somewhere. Oh, there's Amara again. Yeah, no way the mausoleum doors are interactable for no reason. There's gotta be a secret passage. Anybody hanging out in here? Baptismal font, votive stand. It's Bible written in English. It's open on 2 Corinthians 4:18. Corinthians 2. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. Appropriate enough. Okay. Didn't look like anything too crazy in the chapel. Joyce is the answer, but my hint to get her to join is she has beef with Mantovani. Okay. So yeah, we really need to track Mantovani down. Nothing we can do this hour then, since Mantovani is in her room. I really hope she's not in her room until like until the dinner happens. So fair enough. Let's try and track Lloyd down. Well, I guess there's nothing. What else could we do then? Might be best to exhaust all of the Marques's dialogue options then. Also, apparently we missed something in Coventry's room, so we could go do that. Like, the game thinks there's more to find in Coventry's room, at least. Closet filled with cleaning supplies. Yeah, we're not in the right place. Like Coventry's room was 21, 22, something like that. Yeah, who else? So yeah, we need to finish Joyce, Mantovani. Oh, Finn's missing. I don't know what we can do for him. Yeah, Coventry, Blake, and Dupre. Everybody else is not attending. Alright. Right, he had all the weird stuffed shit here. Letters. Right, stationery. Clothes are probably nothing. Books, probably nothing. Check that letter folder. Sleeping pills. There's a schedule. Got the paintings. Painting supplies. History book and a local book. None of it's noteworthy. Okay. It's not like any floorboards or anything that we can pull up, right? No. Doesn't appear so. Game really thinks we should still be checking out his room, though. Game really thinks it. Nothing under the bed. Alright. Let me go ahead and exhaust all the dialogue options we have at the MarQuest. Right about that, turns out you're missing a locket, which counts as not fully investigating. Oh, did I miss a locket in his room, or is it somewhere else? If it's in his room, I'll go up there and keep looking, but really feels like I was missing nothing up there. Alright. Lock it in the manor, don't know where. Fair enough.
Mr. Ward, how can I help?
Alright. Son Walter, he keeps to himself. He's not best suited to a life in a hotel, but our private residence is large enough that he is never forced to face that reality. Would he have been different had the accident not happened? His mother was certainly more social than I. Perhaps he would have learned some of that from her. So is this place haunted? It's likely the time of year and the event playing with my mind, but I could have sworn I've seen things, figures in the distance. There have been reports of haunting on the manor and its ground as far back as my family has held it. Certainly, I have encountered the occasional oddity myself. What do I think they are? In truth, I do not know. Are they even real? Well, on that, all I can say is the Blake family records are littered with mysterious deaths and insanities that have no other explanation. Hopefully tonight we'll find out for certain. An event like this must be a real boost for the hotel's income? One hopes. This is about more than profit, Mr. Ward. Money unrecovered is still money well spent. Anything interesting planned for today? A silent dinner and seance not enough for you, Mr. Ward? Certainly I expect they will keep me busy much of the day. We'll make time for Mr. Coventry's talk, however. It's always interesting to hear an outsider's perspective on one's home. Oh god, that's gotta be stressful. We're in a discussion of money at a time like this, but surely Miss Montavani's talents couldn't have come cheap. No, indeed. But for an event so important as this one, I will only have the best. And the seance is very important. Mr. Ward, have you not figured that out by now? The expense, the people, the distance they've come? It will be one of the most important nights in history. Now, what can you tell me about the manor? I took over the titles and lands when my father died in the mid-1860s. Manor was over 200 years old by then and needed much work. But the famine did not leave a lot of spare funds, so I opened the place as a hotel to help finance the renovations. This was in the spring of 1870. The work is never-ending, so we stay open. It wasn't for that reason alone. It's nice to have people here. When I was young, there were more of us, and I'm told in my grandfather's time and before that, there were many families under the roof. It was not made to sit here idle. It is good for the house to have life in it. Might I ask what actually caused the carriage accident? I suppose you might. Happened 3 years ago. Mary had taken the boy to Gofford for a treat, to see the boats. I suspect there was no reason for it other than her good heart. The storm came in that day quickly. The driver suggested they return to the manor before it became too severe. But they left it too late. The roads were muddy, the winds strong. A tree fell, and in his efforts to avoid it, the driver lost control of the carriage. It tumbled, and Mary was, well, she was gone. The driver, bless him, managed to pull Walter out and carried him back to the manor. The driver succumbed to his own injuries a few hours later, bleeding out. No doctor could get here in time to save him. That this happened on October 31st is an irony not lost on me, though it is entirely coincidental. Let's see. Yeah, what do you know about the device? The gauge? It was built for this event. It is a measure of our collective psychic energy, a measure of how ready we are to pierce the veil, and thus a predictor of the seance's success. It was full when I arrived, but that is no longer the case. Will that impact things? I cannot say for certain, but a fuller reading would be preferable. I'm sure Miss Montavani will overcome any obstacles she encounters, however. I ask how much of this area belongs to you and your family? I'm unsure anymore. We owned quite a lot a long time ago. Some has been sold over the years or traded as dowries. There are records, but I have to go and search them. Fair enough. When I arrived, I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. I have seen this woman, though she's no woman. She's a specter. I see her across the manor. More now as the place fills and the hour draws near. Sometimes I think she is Mary, but no. seem worried. Is everything alright? Do I now? I suppose it's fair to say that I have a lot riding on this event. Once it is done, it will be nice to return to the way things were and relax for a spell. Must be a great privilege to be the Marquess of Dune. It is, but I cannot lie, the title means less nowadays. Family is smaller, the holding's smaller still. It's my hope that turning the manor into a hotel and hosting this event will play their parts in reinvigorating the role before I pass it on to Walter. The seance is a strange event to host. How did that come to be? I lost my wife a few years ago. Carriage accident. Difficult time for me. It was the abruptness with which she was taken. So much left unsaid. Aha! Interesting. Is there some information you need to get out of her? Found some comfort through visiting a medium. I would not say it healed me, but it helped me get on this path. Naturally, I became interested in the practice and wanted to do my part in forwarding the field. Is there some treasure hidden somewhere that only she might know where it was? I have no abilities there, so to speak, but I have this manor, and so that is what I offer up. Huh. Well, he at least claims that he doesn't really have magical powers. Alright, I think we've... What can you tell me about Miss Joyce, actually? Mrs. Joyce is your housekeeper, yes? A housekeeper, yes, though not just that. Since my wife's passing, Mrs. Joyce has carried the burden of being Walter's caretaker. With no children of her own, she moved here full-time after her husband's passing. I'm grateful for her. I love the boy, but I'm no mother.
If you'll excuse me, Marquess Blake.
Of course.
Huh. Yeah, he's either hiding it really well, or I'm kind of not sensing he's responsible here. Yeah, that leaves the sun, exactly. But how do you explain the sun walking through the hedge maze, you know? I guess Mrs. Joyce is in the ballroom here. Maybe we exhaust a few more dialogue options with her.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, you really put in the work to hire me. I have to ask why. You seem truly unnerved by the seance and all its guests. Why help Miss Dean? Truly, sir? I think I'm still trying to understand that for myself, even now. How much of her nature is hers? How much of it is the devil's whispers in her ears? How do I know if a woman deserves to die, detective? Some sinners are beyond redemption, sir, but I'm certain others can still be saved. Just have to pray that I'll know the difference between the forgivable and the irredeemable. I have the impression, Mrs. Joyce, that little gets past you around here. Oh, no more than any housekeeper, sir. We got all sorts of little insights into the guests, you know? Yeah, you're going through their shit too, aren't you? Anything about the Fae? Best not invite the fair folks' attention at all, Mr. Ward. Whatever you do, best be polite and make sure you don't accept anything or offer none besides. Yeah, what do you think of the ball? Can't imagine you host many parties like that masked ball here. How Marquess Blake allowed it, I'm sure I don't know. We'll speak no more of it, sir, please. Shameful behavior. Shameful display.
I'll be off.
God bless you.
What do we got? Talk history of the region. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. We can still move. Alright. This doesn't look... Murphy's in the basement. Well, let's see. Is Miss Montavani still in her room? It's really unfortunate if so. Yep, she's still in there. Shit. ever fix the hole in the glass ceiling? That's a really good question. No, they sure didn't. They sure didn't. You'd think they would at least put, like, a canvas over it or something. But yeah, it's gotta be drafty in here. Oh, shit, I don't know. I don't know. Want to try to find the locket? Yeah, you got any hints there? I'm really not sure where to look next. Coventry is the speaker. In front of his room, really? According to what the guide said. Alright. In front of his... Oh shit, yeah, right there on the floor. Evelyn Dean's locket. Locket with the initials ED inscribed on the front. Evelyn Dean, perhaps? Oh. Oh! That's for the one in her room. Small vial of blood on the other. What is this doing here? Room 22. From my notes, that is where Mr. Coventry is staying. Alright. Let's go ahead and go to Mr. Coventry's talk so that we can interact with him this hour. And then, yeah, we need to, I'm pretty sure that sigil is for the drawing in her room. Yeah, let's go to Mr. Coventry's talk so we can ask him what the hell's going on there.
Well, this is quite the turnout. Even the Marquess himself has come. Well, I hadn't expected anyone to take much interest in the area. I suppose I should start by introducing myself. My name is Simon Coventry. I'm going to share some interesting facts about this part of Ireland that I picked up while researching for this trip.
Yeah, Western Ireland is kind of a place that nobody thinks about. Stay a while and listen.
So, I'm sure you all know, this land came into the Blake family in the 1650s after Cromwell's invasion. What I found interesting was what came before. This land was a place of worship and innovation. A gathering spot for scholars and engineers and artists to work on understanding and advancement, the betterment of their people.
Really?
Easy pickings for Edward Blake. No doubt he and Cromwell cared very little for any knowledge held by primitive pagans.
Man, that is ballsy shit-talking this guy right in front of his descendant. You go.
I couldn't find anything that spoke to what happened at the work from that site. Presumably, it was set ablaze.
Yeah, Coventry, get moving. We're just here to talk about the
One has
locket.
to
Yeah.
assume not everyone was put to death by Cromwell's forces. However, I suspect many surrounding families have stories and knowledge passed
Blake
down
will
from
remember
their
that,
times
yeah.
and those people.
You're gonna be the first one to get grabbed by the ghoulies with at the seance.
Why? Given his background, perhaps our very own Dr. Callahan is linked to that
Oh,
place.
Jesus Christ.
You flatter me.
You flatter me, sir!
Perhaps those survivors are the reason that Connacht is home to all manner of wonderful myths and sacred sites. Rachroin and Owenaga Cave, Queen Maeve and her cattle raids, the Children of Lear. All fascinating stories, but too long to get into here.
This really doesn't feel like much of a history presentation. This feels like some very wild speculation and mythology.
Certainly worth a read in the very well-stocked library here, if you find yourself bored. Not that I can see that happening with the seance only hours away.
Does anything of the pre-Christian site still exist?
Oh, I don't think so, I'm afraid. From what I can gather, it was all razed to make way for the castle and its estate.
I read one monk's account that what was here before was partially...
Entertaining at least, since there's nothing to do here, right?
You've done your homework, Father. Yes, some accounts do suggest that, though none of the maps I've studied show anything useful. Marquess?
There are some sinkholes on the far reaches of the grounds, where caverns beneath the old settlements collapsed in. I do not know whether those collapses are the result of time, or if they were manually closed. I suppose it matters not either way. Nothing else remains.
Well, there you go, Father. That's me, I am afraid. I've nothing else to share. Probably quite mundane in the face of everything, but nothing wrong with a break in the face of madness.
Alrighty then. Hey, I got an achievement for attending all of the talks. Alright. Coventry, what the hell?
Mr. Ward, how are you?
What hell? The strange one, Mr. Coventry, but I found a dropped locket in the southwest corridor, which I believe you were staying in? Oh, why, that belonged to my dear dead wife from before we married. Dabney she was, Elaine Dabney. I'm here hoping to speak with her, you see. I'm told something personal can help anchor the ghost. I must have dropped it. Thank you, Mr. Ward. Aha. Name mismatch. Mr. Coventry has given me two names for his deceased wife, Lillian Smith and Elaine Dabney. Yes, he sure has. Sorry, what was your wife's name again? Lillian Coventry. Smith before... Oh, come on, man. You told me her name was Elaine Dabney. Well, that was my first wife. A man my age has history, you see. Okay. Yep. Seen the housekeeper? Yeah, no. Okay.
And to you.
Alright, let's go to Miss Dean's room. Let's finally do that rune, because I'm almost certain that's what that is. This page sitting on her desk better be some real shit. That's all I'm saying. Better be some real shit for how hard we worked for it. Okay. The locket. I believe I know what's needed here. Alright. So this does have an odd number of connections, so it's either the start or the end point. It's probably both, actually, now that I think about it. Something like that. No. Oh, well, we can probably make that work still. Maybe. Ooh, I think I'm fucking this up. So we know that has to be the end point. Yeah, I fucked this up. Because, yeah, there's the... No, it's gone. Yeah, so I think... What if we get the outside stuff first? No, that won't work. Shit. Okay, does anything else have an odd number of connections? Actually, all of... No, that has 4, that has 2. Yeah, this has to be the start and the end. Has to be. What if I just do, like... Make the triangles, then the hexagon? That's kind of what I was going for. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Maybe that works. Cool. Are these Miss Dean's private notes? Why did she want to hide so dearly? It's apparent I was right. A little doubt, of course, but the jump from instinct to confirmation has been beyond imagining. I am the descendant of a Milesian ruler, one among 3. My power is not imagined nor subjective, it is written in the authority of blood. Those curling waves emblemize my blood. Power is for the deserving, it said. I thought it ominous at first, even a trap, but it's clear I was paranoid. Perhaps it is simply the truth. That symbol. She said it represents her bloodline? Then why do I recognize it from the sack in Mr. O'Finn's room? It's possible that they share the same powerful Milesian ancestors? Oh, then the third one's probably here too. Who would it be? Miss Dean's attendants. Miss Dean attended because... Miss Dean attended because... An invite promised information about her powerful Milesian ancestors, yeah?
Someone invited Miss Dean to the manor. Someone who knew about her Milesian lineage. They also seem to believe that she is a wellspring of magical potential.
Yeah, I think that's kind of beyond any
happy to exploit the skills of others.
Any question there.
Did Miss Dean's mysterious correspondent really help her from the goodness of their heart? Or rather, what were they getting out of it for themselves? Can I learn anything about the culprit from this?
They know Miss Dean, they do not know Miss Dean, they're Milesian themselves, or it is an organizer, yeah.
That seems unlikely. Their entire...
I think, yeah, their Milesian themselves seems like a jump. Organizer.
I don't know. That may be on purpose, but it also may suggest the inviter.
They don't know her?
This is likely true. They admit their entire message is built on intrigue and trust. If she met them, and it was somebody she knew, it could be enough to chase her away. Given that, I am looking for somebody with no prior history.
Yeah, I guess that
with
makes
Dean.
sense.
I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not...
She was invited on the promise of knowledge and power. Oh, we can, yeah, Donald O'Finn probably got the same invite, didn't he? He probably got the same invite. Donald O'Finn's goal was to protect the land, as it is his ancient duty as a descendant of the Malaysian rulers, yeah.
So Mr. O'Finn is of an ancient bloodline of Milesian sorceress, as is Miss Dean. Is that why they've gone missing? There are 3 such bloodlines. Is there a descendant of that 3rd line? If so, then who?
I do not yet know his final fate. Mr. O'Finn is of the bloodline as Miss Dean. This is why he too has been taken. Oh, interesting. Interesting. That actually decreased the ghostometer. Okay. So yeah, I don't think we get our break until we talk to Master Blake. So that'll happen during the silent dinner. So able to riot, they use magic in the kidnapping, wear medium shoes, they're Christian, they know the grounds, they have maps, they're not in mourning, they are not staff, they have no pre-manor history with Miss Dean. Mourning his late wife, he is a Protestant in his late 40s, owns the manor and grew up here, so knows it well. If it turns out he's actually not mourning his late wife, then we can uneliminate him, right? Pre-manor history with Miss Dean, right? Pretty much everyone else has pre-manor history with Miss Dean. So yeah, we know we can eliminate all of the staff. Distinctly warped by his cane-aided gait. See, I think we can eliminate him because of that, right? Shoes are smaller than average, we can eliminate her. Senate. Attempts at drawing or pouring complete maps of the grounds. The shoes are medium. Found letters from him in the porter's room. He has shared powerful sigils with me. Motive, believe Dean was getting in the way of his mission. So in that case, he has pre-manor history with her, doesn't he? Thinks Dean was embarrassed to be seen with them. Been drawing maps of the ground. His shoes are medium in size. He has art supplies in his quarters. When did in the carriage accident that killed his mother? Haunting. Research the fate of the old gods. Research Irish mythology. Yeah, okay. I guess we could do some. Library work and hope Miss Montavani comes out next hour. I think that's what it's kind of what we're hinging on to get these last 3. Interesting. Seem to prevent a reset if you didn't confront him before getting kidnapped. Oh, I see, I see. Was it really possible to figure this out before he got kidnapped? Because I don't think we could have gotten into his room before day 3. Yeah, let's hit the library. Let's do some research here. Irish mythology. What did it on? No. Fate of the Gods. Battle of Taltu was a fierce battle fought between the Tuatha and the Milesians that lasted many days and saw both sides using underhanded tactics. Eventually, after too much loss, a truce was agreed, and it was agreed that the land would be split evenly between both parties. To show their goodwill, the gods let the Milesians choose their half first. The Milesians tricked the gods. Yeah, they picked the top half. Right. The gods, true to their word, accepted the deal, moved underground to Tir na Nog, part of the other world, to live with the Fae. Can't find anything. Looks like any books on it have been taken away. I should ask around for more information. Aha. The manor is haunted by... a shadowy figure whose name is... whose name would it be? It's probably the Morrigan, right? And they want to... return to... Tir na Nog through the portal? Doesn't make sense, though. Yeah, no. You want to escape Tir na Nog through the portal, maybe. This doesn't seem right. Maybe I've identified the wrong god. Probably not Goibnu, right? That can't be it. Am I getting closer? Like, I wonder if I'm getting closer. Locket was on day 2, really. I feel like I'm getting closer. Like, if what he said... is his response like a hint that you've got more of it, right? They want to escape. They want to escape. Can't be it. not Goibnu, right? No. Though we do see him in the hedge maze. But, like, they want to go home. They want to go home. So is it like... Oh, it's Return to Tirnanog, huh? No, that can't be it. It is Goibnu. Okay.
A god lives here. Or is trapped here, perhaps. And he wants to return home. To Tirnanog. Through a portal located somewhere on the manor's grounds. Has the seance awoken it? Or is it stopping him from leaving? Or are the two events linked at all?
I think so. Like, the idea of the seance is to completely break through the veil. So, yeah, that's probably when he'll be able to return to Tirnanog.
The Tuatha Dé Danann. They fought the Milesians and were tricked underground by them. Are the disappearances of Miss Dean and Mr. O'Finn related to their ancestry?
Haunting. The god Goibnu is trapped at the manor and wants to leave. Okay. Alright, so we will pick up our last fact about the culprit, I think, when we investigate the Blake residence. Man, what else is to be done here, though? So yeah, apparently we can't close out Miss Joyce until we get Mantovani done. Coventry's also probably not until we talk to the young master, right? So what more? It's Joyce, Mantovani, Blake, Dupre. I think we're going to be able to close all three of these out. Joyce, Mantovani, and Dupre. Then it's just the two Blakes and Coventry left. I think I might actually use the hourglass. I'm not sure there's much more I can do this hour. That's bad. We probably really shouldn't. We probably really shouldn't. I have an hourglass in my room. Locket was there on day 2. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so, because we couldn't... Alright. Skip to the next hour using an hourglass. Time can only be skipped forward, and hours lost cannot be regained. Yep. Could wait a while. Yeah, alright. Let's see if Mantovani comes out. Okay, she's not in her room. Good. There's Sinet. We have her on the map somewhere. Okay, Dupre's in the drawing room. That's very good. That's very good. We can work with that. We can work with that. Catacombs. Montavani, do we know what you're up to? Okay, I guess we just gotta look around for her. Just gotta look around for her. Check the lobby. She could actually be in the hedge maze again. I thought she might have been doing fortune telling out there. But yeah, we gotta find her. We gotta find her. It's the only way. Oh, not where I wanted to be. It's a little frustrating because I know I asked Montavani about her plans. Actually, why don't we go see Mr. Dupre and ask him about Saint Brigid? See if maybe that'll give us a little hint and see if Yeah. And maybe he's in here with Miss Montavani, who knows? Sure as shit. Alright.
Senor what?
Yes, we have much to discuss. And tell me about your family. Yes, a big one. More uncles, aunts, cousins, nieces, and nephews than you could count. Oh, those Italians. All in one another's pockets, knowing business and having opinions. Laboring on the same farmlands day in and day out with no hope for a better life. I miss them. When I was young, it was a terrible life for me. But now, as I age, I had hoped... Aren't you like 30? Do not mind me, Senor Ward. Oh, shit. That's all I needed. Carmela Montavani's goal is to... yeah, conduct the seance. Despite it killing her, as she wants to provide for her family. Where are they at?
Miss Montavani is ill. Clearly her work is taking its toll. Another seance might be too much for her body to handle.
Yeah, I don't think we're dissuading
I should
her.
find and confront her about...
Senor what?
Goal is to conduct the seance despite it killing you, as you wanted to provide for your family.
It's not just those of us speaking to ghosts who are uncovering secrets, is it, Senor? I have had time to consider, to decide. This is not where I wanted to spend my last days. But at least this way, my death will have use. The last I've spent on this grand seance. It will be something to be remembered. And this contract will serve my family well.
Not if it kills Mr.
Not
if it kills the Marquess, though.
But few things are. Senor Ward, I have a favor I must ask of you. Senor Ward, I believe you to be a good man. I will not survive this seance. Even if I hadn't already known it for myself. I have seen it in my cards.
Okay.
I have resigned myself to this. I have reason for seeing this seance through. My family. I left when I was young. When I realized this gift gave me a way out.
Want me to send a message to them?
And what a life he has given me. I have performed in the old world and the new. Every kind of party I have been to. I even read for Queen Victoria. And through her granddaughter, I performed a seance for the Tsar and his mad monk.
Nice.
I could not ask for more.
Did Rasputin give you the freakishly large Rasputina?
But I do not have much left. All I earned, I spent. I could always earn more. But the time for that is at its end.
So, you want me to get the money to your family?
I want to give something. Some fraction of the comfort I have had. This event. It pays well. Too much even. But at a time when I needed much. But now I fear I will be gone before I can get this money to them. Please, Signor, I will give you the secret to the lockbox in my room.
You smell like a goat like the others said. Probably. Wouldn't surprise me.
Per favore, you must go to my room and get my earnings. Take this symbol. It will open my lockbox. A key to my room. I suspect you already have. When the SEANCE is done, please, ensure my family gets the full amount. And let them know I am sorry that I left, but that I love them.
Guess we better bone up on our Italian, huh?
Of course.
Or find a translator.
Grazie. Now, go.
Cave del Sigillo. Pizza is a pasta, pepperoni bruschetta. It's bruschetta. Oh, no, that ain't right. That ain't right. Oh, I think I started in the wrong place. What if... no. Certainly not. Certainly not. So yeah, probably don't start there. What if we... made these triangles and then made the square? Almost. How does this work? You know damn well how it works. Yeah, here we go. Payment. I'll put this away for safekeeping. I'll make sure it gets to Miss Montavani's family. I can hardly imagine how the other guests are going to react. Will they go through with the seance if they found out what it would do to Miss Montavani? I pray the Lord shows them compassion. They don't own their complicity. At least Miss Montavani has chosen to die here on her own terms. It's a luxury too few of us are afforded. Miss Montavani will conduct the seance and die as a result. Miss Montavani has asked me to ensure her family gets her money so her death is not in vain. And that's enough, huh? Alright. That's Miss Montavani knocked out. So I wonder if... yeah, we probably need to talk to Miss Montavani about Miss Joyce, right? We gotta get some sort of thing we can tell Miss Joyce to get her to go along with this. And finally finish Dupre's quest. Assume you ask Joyce on Montavani. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll talk to her first, and then I'll go find Miss Joyce if not. Yeah. Sunken eyes. I asked you about Miss Joyce, didn't I? Yep.
I wish there was more I could do.
As do I, Signor. But it is how it is. I have pushed myself for so long. I was young when I left my family for a better life. And I found it. I enjoyed the finest things with the finest company. But for all my fame, I have little to show. And faced with the end, I finally realized what wealth I had at home. Like everyone in my position, I thought I would have more time. I thought I could go back, fix that, which I did.
That's bittersweet. Yep.
What a cliche.
What
I
a
have
cliche
become.
I've become. Yep.
Maybe this is what the ghosts are trying to tell us. That our time is limited and we would do well to be more precious with it.
I guess we'll find out.
One way or the other. I am soon to find out.
What do you think about fetters? These are what binds us to this world after death. They're unfinished business. Only for the dead, they say. Skokese. Starts with the living. Always business. Always unfinished. Always something to do. Or what would be the point? Why some can leave it behind and others not? That is down to the person's personality and the situation.
That's all.
Of course.
Okay.
Signor,
Actually, one more. Someone told me Miss Dean was specially invited to the seance. Oh, like me? They invited others? Oh, Senor Ward, will I ever be enough for these rich people? Senor Ward, please, I'm making fun. What do I care has been invited alongside me? I am still numero uno. Fair.
That's all.
of course.
Hello again.
Alright, Lloyd. I thought maybe... Yeah, St. Brigid's Cross. Someone's been putting St. Brigid's crosses around the manor, haven't they? So I've seen, but I'm not sure who. Try that's the housekeeper, but she gave me the filthiest glare and rushed off. Expect she'd rather die than have anything to do with magic ritual or myself.
Not at all, Mr. Ward.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to ask him about the St. Brigid's crosses there. Let's find Miss Joyce and see if maybe we can, yeah, get her to go along. She's still in the ballroom, perhaps? No, but Varley's here. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so she's not here. Where else would she be? Could probably check the basement. Just hope I didn't run out of time here. Let's see. Fastest way to the basement is probably gonna be... yeah, through here. Like, the question is, will I get busted? Will I get busted if they catch me down in the basement now? That's the private residence. Let's go ahead to look around. I don't think I have to be as cautious as before. Fair enough. Ah, that's the way we came. Yeah, I really hope so. Let's see. Where are we at? Still get lost down here. You hanging out down here, Miss Joyce? I figured it was a long shot. Empty hook. She had something hanging there. Not no more. Yeah, let's check the servants' hall. Nope. Hola, how's it going, RZ? Wait a minute, wasn't that where the Jesus heart was? No, that was hanging in one of the other, rooms. It was unoccupied as far as I remember. There were no mattresses on the, I mean, we can double check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Sacred Heart was in, like, the, cubicle next to hers. Yeah, there's a Sacred Heart. And then, yeah, she had something hanging over her bed and doesn't anymore. Ugh. Alright, so it's run around and try to find Mrs. Joyce, I guess. Jesus, heart, corpse piece, SBR. It's the Sacred Heart. Yeah, like, she wouldn't be in the wine cellar, right? I mean, the kitchen's a possibility. Yeah, manager's quarters, no way. Yeah, let's try the kitchen. Locked and hasn't been opened in a while, so there's nothing I need from there. Really? We're not getting into the larder, huh? Boiler room. Don't suppose we're hanging out in the kitchen, are we? You really would think so. Like, it's 2 hours before dinner. They gotta be starting to prepare that shit. Yeah. Steel Run better not be like One Frame Man Season 3.
Hello, sir.
So let's see. What can I discuss with you? I already asked you about Lloyd Dupre. Timetable written complaint. What am I missing here? I guess I could talk to you about Montavani, I suppose. Montavani? Yeah, okay. Have you met Miss Montavani? Miss... Have I met? Ha! Oh, yes, sir. You just steer clear of that woman, sir. That wretched woman who... Sir, Miss Joyce, are you alright? Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry, sir. Do you need something? Oh, it's quite alright, Mrs. Joyce. Catch me up on this week's episode of Clue. Yeah, we're getting there. We've discouraged pretty much everyone from going to the seance. We're going to get to explore the private residence of the Blake family here at 8 o'clock. The housekeeper's gonna slip us a key to get in there. Huh. Not very pleased about the seance, yeah. Complaint. couldn't help overhearing that there have been some complaints about you, Mrs. Joyce. I'm sorry. Well, good. If the slut were pleased with me, I wouldn't be a very good Catholic, now would I? Still, is there anyone you can imagine going out of their way to do such a thing? Who wouldn't? All comes down to that Montavani, though, sir. Mark my words. Doesn't matter which monkeys squeal, they're all part of their circus. All I can provide, Joyce had beef with Montavani, but can't build a hypothesis. You know there are catacombs under the manor? Spooky old house, Mr. Ward. Can't say I'm surprised to hear it's even worse than I thought. Fair enough. Yeah. What else? What else to ask you? What else to ask you? Hey, did you know Mary Blake? Oh, God rest her soul. She was a good woman, Mr. Ward. Gone from us too soon. Marquess just hasn't been the same since her passing. He idolized that woman. Sounds like he's genuinely grieving her. And poor young Walter.
I'll be off.
God bless.
Okay, what are we missing here? Search her station, search Mrs. Joyce's bedroom. Where's her station? Must be a cleaning closet Mrs. Joyce works from, or Mrs. Joyce being the housekeeper could have left something in any of the main manor rooms. Okay, we found that stone cross. And I talked to you about that.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
Okay, so apparently there's something more in her bedroom then.
God bless you.
Let's go have a look then. And then, yeah, I think her station was in that supply closet that you can get into the bathhouse from. So yeah, clearly we need to get a hypothesis on her. Enter. And yeah, I guess we missed something in her room. So it's saying, at least. Apron, maid's clothes, that looks like something, but no. Shoes. Miss Joyce's shoes are a medium fit, fair enough. Rings. Pouch of old wedding rings, each is engraved with a little number, perhaps for milestone anniversaries. A death certificate. Death certificate for a Colum Joyce, Mrs. Joyce's late husband, perhaps. Photograph. Yeah, we looked through all this shit. Christ on the cross, it has an inscription on it. So Christ was sacrificed once to take away the sins of the many, and he will appear a second time, not to bear sin, but to bring salvation to those who are waiting for him. Hebrews 9:28. Okay. Spare maid uniforms. Yeah, nothing too exciting there. What's that book? That book looks important. Anything in the trash can? No. Cleaning supplies. Scattering of trashy novels. Fair enough. Search her station, search Mrs. Joyce's bedroom. Why would there be a stone cross in the cleaning station, and what is with the rusty red stain? Whoever wrote this note left their Bible wherever Sunday Mass is held. Oh, yeah, that's right. Maybe there's a hint in her Bible? Okay. Let's go back to the church then. Maybe that's what we're missing. Maybe we need to find her Bible in the church. Statue of the Virgin Mary with a devotional candle lit beside it. Unsurprisingly, the iconography in the basement is strongly Catholic, unlike the rest of the manor, which is Protestant. Never been sure what tensions this causes in a place like this, but the statue is somewhat in the open, along with the Catholic being allowed, and the Marquess must not be too sore on the subject. That's a good point. Yeah, I guess the Marquess would be Protestant if he's one of Cromwell's men. Well, hello, stranger! Hey! How's it going, Gigi? It's good to see ya. A newcomer? No, she's not a newcomer. It's been a while, but yeah, it's great to see you again. How have you been? Yeah, good to see you too. I kept missing you then life. Yep, I know. It's kind of the same with you, honestly. But yeah, great to see you again. This is a fascinating game. I think you would enjoy this one. Yeah. How are you finding this game? I am really enjoying it. They did a nice job kind of melding gothic horror with the historical. Like, there's a lot of really good historical info mixed in with all the crazy stuff going on. I want to find my way to the, or no, there's no exit directly to... Alright, yeah, we're fine. Just finished Foolish Mortals, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah! Yeah, how'd you find that? There we go. Yeah, straight to the garden there. It's kind of what I thought. Okay, so yeah, I think Miss Joyce's Bible is probably going to be the missing piece here. God, why are you... Oh, man. You spent so much time on your hair, and you're just standing out in the rain like this for the... It's at 6 p.m. on October 31st. Why? Why, Mrs. Erickson? I know we kind of ruined your dreams, but why? Okay, so yeah. We should probably, like, search under all of the pews and stuff in the chapel. It's gotta be there. Ooh, that's kind of creepy looking. That did they go for the evil red motif intentionally? I didn't notice how ominous the stained glass was. All right, but yeah, it's got to be here somewhere. Let's see. Let's kneel down, and yeah, I bet it's under one of the pews. No. Maybe I missed... Joyce thing is on your own. The guide just stops at talk to her on Saturday and confront her. On Saturday? Today is Saturday, right? I mean, does it mention finding her Bible somewhere? Like, it's gotta be. It's gotta be. Crucifix, votive stand, baptismal. I mean, this sure looks like a Catholic chapel. But yeah, I don't... Detective vision's not pinging on anything. I mean, it stands to reason that she would have taken it back. Did we maybe not hit the time limit on this? Did we need to find this? No, but we couldn't have. We couldn't have gotten here before today. You can confront her as early as on Saturday. Right, yeah, it's Sunday because we're having Mass. Can't take the main Bible? Well, we're looking for a specific person's Bible. And I'm thinking there's some sort of inscription in there or something. No, I don't think it's the main Bible. We fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. So yeah. Yeah, the note that we have is, oops. Note that we have is, whoever wrote this lost their Bible, but then remembered they left it handy for Mass on Sunday. So it's got to be somewhere near the chapel here. Votive stand. The altar. I do assume the supply closet in which we find the stone cross might help. Yeah, we'll, that'll be the next place we check out. I just really thought we could, I mean, that's obviously where it's pointing us, right? That she left her Bible in the chapel here. You dunk it in the baptismal font? No doubt Minnie is the Blake who was baptized here, but has not seen use in many, many years. Maybe it is a Protestant chapel, then. That's the case. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, the Blakes are Protestant, so... Yeah, they probably... I think Father Sinnott did the Catholic Mass in the drawing room? Yeah, it might be the drawing room, actually. It might be the drawing room, now I think about it. Because, yeah, no, it doesn't make sense that the Blakes would, Yeah, that would be a Protestant chapel. Yeah, the Protestant service happened there, but yeah, the Catholic Mass happened in the drawing room, if I recall. We can check Father Sinnott's... I think I have his schedule, right? Sinnott. Do I have your timetable? Mr. Lorcan Sinnott. Catholic Mass in the drawing room. Yep, okay. And yeah, we know she's Catholic. So yeah, I think I was barking up the wrong tree. I think her Bible would be in the drawing room then. If that's where Mass is held for Catholics. Yeah, I didn't consider what tension there would be, right? I mean, I guess he lets them have that figure of the Virgin Mary down there and lets them light votive candles and stuff, but yeah, the head of the house is Protestant, all of his help is Catholic. This is a time game. You can spend time looking around without it punishing you. So interacting with things and talking to people takes away time, yes. We have until, well, we have until 9 p.m. tonight, and then things go down. But yeah, interacting with things, talking to people takes time away. Just walking around does not. So yeah, then her Bible would be in the drawing room here. Just in time for the fireworks, oh yeah. So let's see. Yep, there's a bunch of bookcases here. Many books, but nothing stands on... Hold up, what's this? There's a well-worn Bible hidden behind the other books. There we go. Thud. Well-loved Bible, many pages have been dog-eared and several passages ringed. One of the passages has been ringed so thoroughly and so many times that the page is worn through. Leviticus 20:27, a man or woman who's a medium or a wizard must be put to death. You'll stone them with stones, for their blood is upon their heads. And on the inside cover, in looping cursive, are the initials CJ. Housekeeper, Miss Caitlin Joyce. Yep. It was Mrs. Joyce who vandalized the flyer, but why? Gee, I wonder why. Gee, I wonder why. The really hardcore Catholic lady is uncomfortable with the medium here. Gee, I wonder. Yeah, bad blood, there it is. What could be the cause of the strife between Mrs. Joyce and Mrs. Montavani? Gee, I wonder. Feels a biblical-driven compulsion to eradicate magic users. Alright. Nope. Bring me back. It could be anything, right? Yeah, we'll never know. Gee, I wonder wonder if it's taking the Bible too literally. Gee, I wonder. Yeah. Alright. Caitlin Joyce's goal is to... Oh, shit. Really? Really? She's going full Leviticus on him. Yeah, it has to be stone... Miss Montavani to death, right? Before she's able to conduct the seance. Dang, she is going full literal Leviticus. She is going full literal Leviticus on her. Yeah, she wants to stone her. Woo!
Mrs. Joyce intends to stone Miss Montalvani to death.
Depends she
How
tells.
should
She's Old
finally
Testament or New
confront her
Testament
about
Catholic. This is about as Old Testament as it gets, buddy. This is about as Old Testament as it gets. God damn. I mean, yeah, it registered. Like, it registered the big stone cross with the blood on it. I registered that she was probably doing something like that, but yeah, no, she's really wanting to stone her to death, huh? God, that's hardcore. That is hardcore. When was she gonna pull this? Was she actually gonna, like, was she gonna drop the heavy stone cross on Montalvani while she's doing the seance? That's hardcore. What did you imply from my hint of her having been? Well, yeah, obviously. Just didn't realize she was, gonna go that Old Testament on it. Had not put that together. Alright, hello.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
How you doing,
Anything
Miss
I can do
Westboro
for you?
Baptist Church? Your goal is to stone Miss Montalvani to death before she's able to conduct the seance, dear Lord.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my sweet Lord. What is wrong with me? Every moment the witch lives, I sin.
Deus Volt!
Even Abraham could kill his son for God's sake. Why is it so hard to kill Dan?
Holy shit!
Could you forgive yourself if it were easy? Is this truly what God intends? Think, Mrs. Joyce.
You don't understand.
She's just been so nice to me! How can I stone her to
I keep
death?
seeing her face. Except there's wet red down her skull, and the squelch of bone mixed with the scent of iron. So thick you can taste it. And her hair is matted, and she's crying, and I just...
Whew.
None of it happened. None of it has to.
You, right?
Doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
We are godly. But not everyone needs to be godly to be good. And just because somebody is a mystic, that doesn't also mean that they are
We're
monsters.
going to the King of Heaven with this one, boys. Yep.
I want to believe that. But every time I try, it feels like I'm questioning him.
So try again. God is steadfast enough for questions, Mrs. Joyce. And he's good enough to love you when you seek answers. I have faith.
Thank God for Father Dougal, right?
Oh, sir. Oh, you're right, aren't you? I can't do it. I almost... Oh, could I? Oh, sweet Lord,
Yeah, she
forgive me.
must have been psyching herself up to do it soon. If she wanted to stop her before the seance at 9.
Maybe he sent me an angel to show me these people aren't savages. Please take this. It's St. Bridget's cloth, a brat vrida for your protection.
Thou shalt not kill except those I say are okay, yeah. Pretty much.
Then you're not?
I mean it, sir. I'll find a way to repent. I don't know how.
There we go. Now we can ask her about the third
I
aspect.
have faith that it will.
Good. I know this is a lot. I'll be back to check on you, Mrs. Joyce.
Alright. Okay, so now that your mind has been opened to other religions, how about you participate in our voodoo
Hello, sir.
ritual?
Any
She's gonna be so down with this.
Mrs. Joyce.
I think that's all we can
Told me
say.
before that you wish to repent for your actions.
Yeah, at least until we get into the to the private residence at 8.
Oh yes, Mr. Ward, it is.
In that case, Mr. Dupre is in desperate need of your help. The spirit of his dearest friend has been trapped inside the manor, and only a worshipper of St. Bridget can set her free.
St. Bridget? But I had no idea she cared for people such as them. The Lord truly does have a lot to teach you these
days, doesn't he? I had no idea that the Lord truly cared for all of his children.
Yes, Mr. Ward. Tell him I'm ready and willing to help. Whatever it takes, I'll be there.
Groovy.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Mrs. Joyce.
Hello, fire pit ghost.
I cannot find the right words to say.
Oh, thank the Lord, sir.
We're just, yeah, we're just cool with the fire pit ghost, I guess.
Mrs. Joyce, I can't imagine this is easy for you. What can I do to make this less frightening?
Yeah, get rid of the fire pit ghost, I guess?
Sir, you are in mourning. I should be the one to ask that question.
Sorry about that, fire pit ghost. Your package had a 2-week-long delay. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's not like she's going anywhere. Not like she's going anywhere.
You're all so different to what I expected. Let me try to be different too, sir, and tell me what to do.
Simply be here, Mrs. Joyce. That is more than enough.
Alright. I still don't know what our role in this is.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
right.
You fear the flame, don't you, Mr. Ward? I can see it in your
God,
eyes.
what are you asking me to do?
Yes. It's taken a lot from me.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. This Joyce gonna pull out the holy vacuum cleaner and get rid of the ghost herself. Yeah! Go Luigi's Mansion on it.
You know, Breed, your Saint Bridget, they are fire deities. Laura was a priestess of the flame. She was part of a sisterhood who kept a sacred fire going back home. And a part of her was given to that fire, as was her wish.
Joyce's Mansion indeed, yeah.
That's beautiful.
This house is clean.
I think it's funny, and very like Laura, that she picked you to manifest to.
Sisterhood equals
One
cult. Yeah,
last playful act.
probably. Crazy voodoo cult.
I'm scared too, Mr. Ward. I've never been so out of my depth. But I see now we have to face our fears, to grow. Each one's work will be made clear, for the day will reveal it, and fire will test it. The fire will show what each person's work is worth. 1 Corinthians 3:13.
Isn't it
As
First
a
Corinthians?
godly man, you already know that.
Yeah, as a godly woman, don't you know it's First Corinthians?
What is your work worth, Mr. Ward?
Fact checks if vacuums were around in the 1890s. First vacuum was invented in 1860 by Daniel Hess, who created a manual carpet sweeper, so it's historical. Yep. Oh god. Can you imagine, like, the primitive vacuum cleaners running off direct DC connection?
About that time, Laura.
About that time, Laura. Yep.
I won't say goodbye again. I've already done it twice.
Yes. Go to the great beyond. Leave this whack-ass fire pit. Nice one, yeah.
Perhaps we could say, see you soon, old friend.
And away she goes. Through the fire and the flames, she carries on. Groovy. Okay, so that's Miss Joyce, that's Mr. Dupre done. Yeah, I think that's everybody until we get into the, till we can get into the private residence at 8.
Thank you, Mr. Ward. Both of you.
Oh, sir, you're crying.
It's just the rain, Mrs. Joyce. It's just the
never been
rain.
broken quite like this, Mrs. Joyce. But I weep with joy.
Maybe if you come back as a ghost, if you come back as a ghost, maybe don't look like a conjuring demon. Yeah, yeah.
For your help. Without you, she...
I think the little shit is voiced. Oh, absolutely.
I'll not suffer to think about it, sir.
Oh, absolutely the little shit's gonna be voiced. I think he's gonna be real creepy.
Mrs. Joyce, now that your mind is changing towards these ways, will you join me for the seance?
No, no, opposite of what we wanted to happen.
You know, I think I will.
No,
Didn't
opposite of what
realize
we wanted to
before,
happen.
but
We want you not to
I
go to the
was harboring
seance.
a deep dread about it. Now that it is gone, I would like to attend.
No, mission failed successfully.
I know what you mean. It's as if some part of it felt it to be unsafe. But now, I think Laura is watching over us.
Weird.
And wants us to
okay, so Armura's gonna be protected by his biblically accurate angel, and Laura will watch over these two.
Let's get you inside.
$5 is the
I'll
type
make you a
of
hot
kid
cup
to
of
keep
tea.
Annabelle because it looks cute. Yeah.
Thank you, Mrs. Joyce. That would be much appreciated.
I'm just impressed they kept the fire pit going in this rain. I would give anything to speak to Eamon again, to apologize. But to summon his spirit in flames? Yeah, Laura's gonna watch them get possessed and rip each other apart. Yeah. I can see the comfort it brought to Mr. Dupre. It'd be so easy to see you again, but I don't think I have it in me to call you here this way. I've dragged you through the fire before. Never again. Mr. Dupre is now protected from harm at the seance by Laura's spirit. And Mrs. Joyce is now protected from harm at the seance by Laura's spirit. Will she protect us, though? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's done. I saw the lights out. What does that mean for the seance, I wonder? Interesting. Wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. Did we check Mr. Coventry's shoes? Mid-60s to me, he's Protestant, found writings of his in his room, he studied the manor grounds in detail. Okay, he's painted many fine pieces in his room. I want to go back to Coventry's room and try and check his shoes. Because I guess it's still possible. Then again, he seems like he knew Evelyn Dean beforehand, but we don't know exactly what the nature of their relationship was. Now fast forward a bit. Yeah, just want to check Mr. Coventry's shoes, see if he's medium. Because it doesn't seem possible that it could be anyone else, right? Who was walking with Miss Dean through the garden. If the kid is an invalid, if the kid's wheelchair bound, then obviously it's not him. And Mr. Coventry has chosen to, like, he wrote his will and surrendered all of his earthly possessions to this kid. So he's probably being, like, mentally controlled, right? So I'm kind of wondering about Mr. Coventry then. So I think I want to break into his room real quick and have a little sniff of his shoes. Yeah, over here I think. 13, 16... There we go. Although I feel like I would have checked his shoes. I'm trying to be better about that, you know? I'm trying to be better about... Oh, God. Sounds like there's someone on the other side. Damn it. Alright. Is there an hourglass in here? Come on, man. There's a wheelchair-bound character with all this nonsense going on. He's either a vessel or already the culprit. Yeah, I think, we haven't met him yet, but yeah, I think he's gonna be a real creepy little shit. Unfortunately, the evidence suggests that someone was walking alongside Miss Dean, like someone with medium boots. So yeah, not quite sure what to make of that. There's an hourglass. All right, so yeah, let's pop ahead to 7 here. Bar closes. What a terrible, terrible event. Most dreaded event in all of Ireland. Bar closes. Alright, Coventry. You gonna pop out? Give me one more chance here. Cool. I just want to see if maybe there's some shoes we can check. That I somehow missed. Wardrobe. No shoes. Always wanted to try an Irish car bomb. I mean, a Dublin Slammer. That sounds interesting. I can't say I've tried one either. Yeah, no shoes to check. Probably very intentional. Probably very intentional, right? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Is that something? That looked like something. Oh, no, it's just the light from the lamp. Okay. It looked like something beneath his pillow there. You can see why you don't say the first name in Ireland. Yep. Painting of Evelyn Dean. Yeah, Coventry's looking real sus. Over lost, just ask yourself, what would the super cop Harrier Dubois do? Yeah. Trying to live up to Harry's standard of police work. We did have a drug-fueled romp last night, so feel like we're doing pretty well. All right. See, I think very intentionally they're not showing us Coventry's shoes. But yeah, he does have maps of the ground. He does have some knowledge of the grounds. So, and we somehow established that he is Protestant. Mid-60s to me, Protestant. He's able to write. We don't know if he can do magic. They're not in mourning, which he did just lose his wife. So that might contradict it. In the end, it was mission accomplished. Yep. All right. You know what? I'm going to drop a save here, just in case there's stuff I'm missing that I want to go back and get. We'll see what kind of an ending we reach. Hello. You know what, Mr. Coventry? We're going to before we go, we're going to exhaust all of your dialogue options, because, yeah, you're looking pretty suspicious right about now. Let's see the fireworks. Yeah, let's exhaust all of Coventry's dialogue options. Make sure we're not missing anything. Yeah, give me everything. What do you make of Mr. O'Finn? Not properly met. Odd fellow to see at a gathering like this. But then what do I know about gatherings like this? Quite the character, though. He strikes a mighty portrait, wouldn't you say? Okay. Oh yeah, what do you have to say about Evelyn Dean? Have you met Miss Dean? Not really, no. Every time I see her, she is exhausted from her day. I suppose this is an important event for her. Even though I don't know the woman, I can tell she's a big fish in this pond. Okay, so we didn't know her beforehand. And yet you painted a picture of her. I'm sure she'll find time for me by the time this is all over. Interesting. And what you gotta say about Walter Blake? If I understand correctly, the Marquess has a son living somewhere in the manor. He lives in their private residence off the East Wing, I believe. I saw him once being wheeled through the grounds, but that was only from a distance. I gave him a wave, and he returned it, but I'll admit it was lackluster. Not used to people, bit of a recluse. Having lost his mother at such a young age, that is understandable. Okay, what else? What else? What do you make of the strange device? Yeah. Device in the Atrium is a strange one, no? Everything here is strange to me, but yes, that one really stood out. I'm told it measures our readiness for the seance. How, I do not know. Now it is decreasing. I hope that isn't anything to worry about. Yeah, I don't care about your timetable. Alright. And what have you to say about the Marquess? Yeah, a few times, the poor man. The things he suffered, the loss of his wife, injuries to his son, I can see why he'd invest in an event like this so heavily.
Good day. And to you.
Good day, sir. Good day. I say good day. Alright, yep. Time for the fireworks. Time to meet the creepy little shit. Silent dinner in the dining room. Okay, so supposedly they're gonna slip me a key to the private residence here. See, I don't think I actually want to go to the silent dinner, right? I think or maybe I have to? Maybe they're gonna slip me the key? Yo, Varley. Yeah, what's up?
Mr. Ward.
No.
Of course.
I need no...
Certain.
Alright, you know what? We saved. Yeah, I'll join the silent dinner.
Ward. A reminder, sir, that the silent dinner is different to the other meals. Silent being the operative word here. No talking, please. Unless you'd like to upset our guests. And they're unnerved by staring, so none of that. Secondly, there will be no staff. We'll be having our own meal in the servants' hall. Though, of course, your food has already been prepared. Thirdly, I've been told to impress upon you that this is a deeply spiritual event. If you feel the need to leave, that's fine, but don't disturb anyone. That should be all.
See, I think they said that they're gonna get the key to me during the silent dinner. Wow, okay, they are here. Ghosts.
Lord save me. I cannot get used to this. Laura. She returned for this. Despite being freed. Mrs. Lau's husband.
Eamon gonna be here?
Is that Mary Blake? Why is she facing away?
Cold dead shoulder.
Alexander Quinn?
And Eamon.
Eamon? I did not think that you could actually could have actually. I suppose I shouldn't stare. Varley said it upsets them. Then, I suppose, all there is to do is eat.
Perfect. Okay.
What is this?
Ooh woo.
There is a key here. The note reads, Blake residence now. Mrs. Joyce, I assume. Well, perhaps it's time for me to investigate. Since the Marquess and most of the guests appear to be here.
Sorry, Eamon. I like the graphical style of this one. Yeah, it's got the nice cell shaded graphics. I don't know if it's actually cell shaded or they're just imitating it. Alright. So, I think we can now go... Alright, let's meet the little shit. Looks cell shaded, yeah. Well, this feels like the corridor. This feels like the corridor in the dreams. Basement annex, entrance hall. Are you sure? Entering the Blake residence is the point of no return. Are you confident in the knowledge you have gained about the culprit and the suspects thus far? Yeah, we'll give it our best shot. There's an achievement for not saving enough people. It's simply called Run! What is going on in here? It's all boarded up. Oh. Mrs. Joyce was right. Things are not right here. Is this Fresh? Doesn't look that fresh. I don't think time has meaning here. The statues have been blindfolded. What state of mind was he in? What state of mind is he in? Yeah. These papers, the scrawling on them are largely indecipherable, and many pages are ruined from liquid being spilt on them. Gather mystics. Seance will channel their life energy. Psychic jolt. When the veil is at its thinnest, open the portal. Wake the god from its sleep. Each letter S has been drawn over in red ink. Letter S. Picks up skull. Last Poryarch. I knew him, Horatio, indeed. Drafts of invites for a handful of participants. Only O'Finn, Dean, and Montavani's names are here. Do we think Montavani's the third one? Or we just needed Montavani there? Get all the other mystics to come. It's locked and hasn't been opened in a while. I expect there's nothing I need from here. Yeah, well, no shit. They've been turned to face the walls. It's nearly empty. There was also that member of the Blake family who we didn't... Oh. Defaced family portrait. Somebody didn't want anything watching them. Must be to allow Walter Blake to move between floors. Must for any skull you find, quote Hamlet every time. Alright. Anything else down here? Nothing in the desk catches your eye, okay. Sticky with alcoholic residue. Okay, so we're drinking in here. Portrait of the Blake family. There's another one of these in the atrium, if I remember correctly. They look quite similar. Are there gates in here, and why are they locked? So yeah, clearly... Yeah, Mary is not happy. Mary is not happy with, So maybe he doesn't really have any grief. That was the only thing eliminating him as a suspect. A lab. Oh. Must be some sort of lineage map. Starts with 3 names from long ago: Eberfin, Amergen, and Aramon. Yep. Works its way down then to modern times. At the bottom, many names are struck but 2 are circled: Evelyn Dean and Donald O'Finn. The third lineage has been erased after the name Grian ni Amergen. Grian ni Amergen? Who is the third bloodline? Gate is sealed by 3 locks, each requiring the blood of the Milesian who locked it. It's gotta be the Blakes, right? Although, they're not native. Is it me, maybe? Oh god, is it me? It might be me. It might be me. I hadn't considered that. Schematics for some kind of machine that harnesses lightning to some end. Ooh, it's alive. Book seems to be part science, part occult. An attempt to marry the two? Oh. Can't begin to imagine what this represents. Some sort of sigil. For the meaning this may have, it's lost on me. 69. Nice. Some parts of this grid have been circled. 74, 53, 26. So 74 is like a diamond, 53 is a triangle, and 26 is that sigil there. 74, 53, 26. Is there a safe? Oh, it's a phrenology book, I see. Range of scientific equipment, but I cannot make out the specifics of the experiment, if indeed these all relate to the one project. Phrenology bust. Oh. Oh, God. god, it's the periodic table. Okay. What were the numbers again? Circle number 74, 53, 26. Are you going to be nice and have a periodic table on the wall here, or am I going to have to Google this shit? Yeah, there it is. 74, 53, 26. So, tungsten... Oh, what is I? I forget. So W, I, and iron. So tungsten, is I iridium? No. Alright, so W-I-F-E. Wife. I see. I see. Wife. Where are we at? Iodine, apparently. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense than iridium. Wife. Are the floorboard shaking? Oh, I probably should have checked the rest of the room. I guess I still can. Hidden door. Ooh, that's a human heart. Jar full of human organs and animals preserved in a strange fluid. Blueprints of the grounds. Seems he was looking for something hidden here? Maybe there really is an Aeon. Maybe there really is one. Books written in many languages, none of which I can read. Abbey Normal. Jars full of human organs and animals preserved in a strange fluid. No way Blade wouldn't have heard that, right? Froggers. Jars full of human organs and animals. Assortment of chemicals and poisons. Records. Personal records of the Blakes, including various journals and other accounts over the years. Seem to be ancient scrolls of dark magic. Records of experiments. I'm not knowledgeable enough to wholly make sense of them, but they seem unorthodox. I'm the last Malaysian, right? It's gotta be. Work on distilling power from blood. Okay. Research for various contraptions like the volatile battery in the telegraph room. Isn't it voltaic, not volatile? Did I just misread that? I did misread that. Voltaic battery, sure. Alright. Alright, creepy kid, what you got? What you got for us? Is this a shrine to Mary Blake? Don't think that I should touch anything in here. Oh. Oh yeah, he's got her dress laid out. Oh. I think everything is exactly as it was when she died, probably. Where's the kid? Oh, okay, we're on the other side now. Seems to map the Blake lineage as far back as Edward Blake, the man who built this place and planted his family here. Looks like one branch of the family has been erased. I cannot make out any names from this. They would be cousins of the Marquess. Erased lines. An account stating that once he had taken the fort here, Edward Blake forced himself on the chieftain's daughter. Her name was, Grindy Imergen, and she bore him a son. Thus was the Blake line carried on, intertwined with the people of this place. Okay, so the Blakes are the, gotcha. So the Blakes are the last Malaysian descendants. No record of what happened to her after her death. The letter P has been scrawled across the page with red ink. So S and P. Gotcha, so the Blakes are the last line. Empty bedroom. Tirnanog. Books on Irish mythology, magic, and the old ways. Sections on Tirnanog have been circled. That's the land of eternal youth, the Irish afterlife. Scroll across this. We will send that thing through the portal in exchange for Mary. The letter Y has been repeatedly circled in red ink, so SPY. Has Blake been sleeping in here? Yeah, he's not disturbing his wife's room, that's for sure. Listing of all Blake family birth records with all names marked off but two, Jonathan Blake and Walter Blake. Across this page is scrawled, "It must be." Uh-huh. Simple projector with the lens cap still on, but it doesn't have any slides. Okay, so it is functional, just light. Am I missing something? Oh, there. Granted, it's a well-lit one. There looks like there's some sort of sigil to be drawn here. Interest. Could be something interesting in here. Nah, it doesn't go up to 74. Doesn't go up to 74. I was gonna try the wife code again. Okay, what else we got? Okay. So what have I missed then? There must be a code. OMG, Weeping Angel, don't blink! Okay, so yeah, we're missing a code somewhere. Maybe there's something I missed in here. Spy on the periodic? Worth a shot, yeah, let's see. That's a good thought. Yeah, 16, 15, and 39. Good thought. Yeah, 16, 15, 39. Very good point. Yeah. Spy. Wife? Is he saying his wife was a spy of some sort? Alright, it's 15, 16, 39. Need to turn the dial left for the first number, right for the second, and left again for the third. $15. 16. And 39. Did I do that? Left, right. 15. $16. Okay. It was 15, 16, 39, right? Am I doing this wrong? 16, 15, 39. Oh, did I get it backwards? Okay. $16. That would be 15. And 39. Thank you. Nice one. Pile of projector slides. Cool. And what do we have here? And this. A stone with a hole carved in the center. Why would this be in a safe? Note says, these hagstones will keep us safe during the seance. Make sure Walter has one. I may take one too. Alright. Let's watch your weird slideshow here. Oh, stars? Is there a pattern hidden among the stars? I'll adjust the dials and see if a solution will make itself clear. Uh-huh. Oh. We liked that. I've seen this before in my drive. Oh, yeah, it's the Triforce. It's a feeling of, sir, the map is upside down. I wonder. Yeah, isn't this the open rune? Same shape I've seen in my dreams. Yeah, do it. Whoops, no, we want... Oh, I done goofed. I think, yeah, you do the outside. You do the outside triangle. No, no you don't. Crap. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Da, 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 da. Yeah, okay, I see. Maybe? Yeah, okay, do the inner triangle first. Gotcha. Boom. There we go. Easy. Easy once you stop being a moron. Easy. Come on. I wish I hadn't expected that. Where are you hiding, Marquess? I think the real question is, where's the kid? I love that we're to the point of I wish I hadn't expected that. I seem to be in an empty closet. Come out of the closet, Mr. Blake. Or Mr. Ward. The wall has sealed itself up. There's no going back. A nursery. Okay. Here's the kid. There he is. Somebody's coming.
My boy. It is time. I know this is hard for you. But think of your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Your sacrifice will bring her back to us.
Oh, man.
Back to me. Your chair gone. Your voice restored. You will not be dead for long. I promise.
He is dead. Okay.
Sorry to interrupt, sirs.
Uh-oh.
They're ready for you at the seance.
Yes,
Doke.
of course.
What on earth?
Okay, so he's been a ghost the whole time. I see.
Oh, young master, you look so smart. His mother would be so proud.
She will be, yes. We had best get moving. Time, as they say, waits for no man.
The twist is there is no boy. I mean, we see him in the window from time to time. So he's definitely a ghost of some sort. Okay, so is he, like, mind-controlling the Marquess as well?
The chair was empty.
The chair was empty.
But both the Marquess and the housekeeper spoke as if it wasn't. Were they under another spell? Is Walter Blake even real?
Is Walter Blake even real?
It must be. I've seen his portraits in the manor.
Maybe he died in the, pairs of different-sized children's shoes awaiting breaking in. Awaiting breaking in, so never worn. Tales of a Little White Rabbit and the Value of Being Kind. Can't imagine it's ever been read. Collection of short stories for small children, each imparting a biblical lesson. Looks completely untouched, and yet it's lying on the floor as though it's just been read. Spotless alphabet blocks arranged to spell the word God in a wheelbarrow that looks as good as new. Meals are untouched and cold, but they are fresh, prepared earlier today. Painting of Mary Blake. Pristine toys. Strewn about as if they've been used, but absolutely pristine. So is Walter Blake maybe the god? Toy soldier in mint condition. Don't think it's ever been played with. Jack in the Box. Its springs are stiff with disuse. Stories about a little boy's adventures on the hunt for long-lost treasure. No indication that it's ever been opened. Children's book about a little girl who lives with her grandfather in the mountains. Pages are stuck together like it's brand new. So yeah, the little boy I think has to be the god, right? He has to be the god manifesting and, like, controlling these people to do his bidding. Has to be. Stuffed bear that looks as though it's never had the joy of being held. Aw. Nothing here catches my eye. Okay, okay. Anything else? Rocking horse, its polish isn't even scratched. Dog on wheels. Little dog on wheels, no phrase in its leash, no paint off its wheels. So yeah. Weird. Very weird. Okay, I think we've seen everything there is to see here, right? That portrait, I wonder.
The young master is here, but... No.
It's
Wait.
a perfect forgery and easy to miss, but
This
Walter
paint
Blake
is
has only
different. It's
recently been
fresh
painted into the Blake
new.
family portraits.
Somebody has added him to the picture and altered the mother's arms to hold him.
Aha!
He isn't real. He is a fabrication that the Marquess and the staff seem to believe is real. But why?
Mary Blake, her expression is unhappy. Jonathan Blake. He looks younger here and more content. There's a glint of something missing from his expression. Hunger? Sorrow? I cannot tell. So I did get a minor spoiler that there's one hypothesis you only get one chance at, and if you screw it up, it's all ogre. So I think I'm going to drop a save here. Jonathan Blake intends to sacrifice his son, right? To resurrect his wife. But Walter Blake isn't real.
Walter Blake seems to be a shared hallucination between at least the staff and the Marquess.
And Mr. Coventry, he saw him.
The paintings of him. They are very real.
So Mr. Coventry probably did the paintings, right?
It has been freshly painted in, over original paintings. It's a very good forgery. I only realized when I knew to look for it. How can that be?
The culprit is a skilled painter, or the culprit hired artists. So what do we think? Do we think Coventry is the culprit? I kind of wonder. The culprit is a skilled painter, or the culprit hired artists. It's one of these. It's one of these two. If the culprit... Like, the Marquess really seems to believe that...
This level of replication.
Yeah.
Not just here,
right.
but in all the portraits suggest the culprit is an expert artist.
Yeah. Is the culprit his quote-unquote father? I don't think so. I think it's the painter.
I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone and if not, what
Walter Blake's not real. A skilled painter has been adding him to paintings. Walter Blake cannot be saved. Walter Blake is not a real boy, but some form of mass hallucination that the Marquess and the staff are experiencing. Okay. The ritual. Doesn't seem like anyone is going to survive. It's also my last chance to find and save Evelyn Dean. Need to get out there and stop it. Mystery uncovered the ritual. They are a skilled artist. It's gotta be Coventry. Yeah, it's gotta be Coventry. Able to write, use magic in the kidnapping, wear medium shoes, they're a Christian, they know the grounds or have maps, they're not in mourning, they're not staff, they have no pre-manor history with Miss Dean, and they are a skilled artist. It's Coventry. Seance is the beginning of a larger ritual that endangers everyone. Can I get out there and stop it before it's too late? Tell I have to go as grandkids almost home from school. Great to see you again. Yeah! Thank you. The game is fabulous. Yeah, check it out, for sure. I think you picked a good time to go if you don't want spoilers for the ending. So yeah, I would recommend playing this yourself. It's very cool. But yeah, great to see you again, Gigi. Good to see you again. Alright, yeah. How do I get out of here? Oh yeah, sure. Grand Seance in the Hedge Maze. We're gonna... We're still getting the background noise from the projector. Yeah. Shane won't be here for the fireworks. Yeah. That's fine. She seemed interested in actually playing this herself, so yeah. Maybe it's best she doesn't see the fireworks. Keep it a surprise. Seance will be starting soon. Need to get out to the hedge maze and put a stop to this before it's too late. Okay, good. We finally lost the projector sounds. Ooh, boy. Okay. Walter's wheelchair. They wheeled it out this far and then abandoned it. What does Blake think is happening here? There she is.
The circle is sealed. We call now upon the spirits.
Looks like they've begun. Oh boy. Stop the seance! There's an empty space here. It's for me, waiting for me. I shouldn't keep them waiting any longer. No, break the circle, break the circle.
To come forth, be witnessed by us, be heard by us. Age posco. Nego te recusare.
Oh boy. You really shouldn't have stood in the circle, my dude.
Good lord.
Good lord indeed. Oh, was that Montavani? I think that was Montavani. Shit. Looks like the Hagstone saved me. Well, damn, I guess all the people who were supposed to be protected weren't protected. I'm alive. I'm okay. But Carmela, she's... the others, I don't know. Apprehend the suspect, seance disaster. She's dead. Okay, looks like, yeah, people are protected here, all of the people. Oh. No? I need a mask is what I need. Yeah, here we are.
The energy goes this way. But how?
Yarr!
My head.
Speak your name. Two and two.
It wants the culprit's name. But who?
I think it's gotta be Coventry, right? Simon Coventry is the culprit? I sure hope so.
Welcome, Simon.
Yeah! Those who showed up are alive as they're protected. Those who didn't show up are alive, sure. The mausoleum, of course. Getting creepy organ music playing here? Let's go. A bed with research materials on it. Was Coventry sleeping down here before the event? Oh. Oh! Wow. Luggage. Is this... yeah, it's Evelyn Dean's luggage. This is where it was brought. Here lies Norman Blake, died in Church Cave-In 1805-1836. Yeah, Norman Blake was the one who got scrubbed from the records. Where it says, buried as he lived alone, is scratched over frantically. 1805 he was born. No, it couldn't be Coventry, right? He's in his 60s. This is 1897. Ah. Paintings of Walter. Various paintings of Walter Blake that Coventry must have discarded for whatever mistakes he feared people would see through. The reference photograph has Henry Blake, 1840, written on the back. Ooh, he might be Henry Blake, though. He might be Henry Blake. Looks like a photograph of Walter Blake, but the writing on the back says Henry Blake, 1836. He's Henry Blake, isn't he? Mr. Coventry.
A collection of papers, a birth certificate, and a journal. It's the birth certificate of a Henry Blake, who seems to be the older cousin of Jonathan Blake, the actual heir to the title and lands here. His father died when he was still a young lad. Rather than pass the title and lands to Henry,
Norman Blake, right?
His life by Jonathan Blake's father. Henry's mother took him and fled. She died soon after, leaving him alone in the world.
It's Coventry, right? He lost his mother. Sure.
All he had were his father's notes, the notes that resulted in his death. Among them, the sigil. He spent much of his life studying the occult to make sense of the sigil. And eventually, much older, he returned to the manor, armed with the understanding of the ground's secrets.
Yep.
He had adopted the identity of Simon Coventry, a man who had also recently lost his wife. Over this, he bonded with the Marquess, and used that to gain the access he needed to search the grounds.
Sure enough.
He found the chamber his father had died opening, and was able to get inside. That is where he discovered Guivnu, locked in a deep sleep.
Aha.
The god's dreams already colored by the events happening around him. Coventry took advantage of this through prayer and something he calls his Shrine of Images.
Shrine of Images.
And Guivnu's dreams reshaped the minds of everyone around him into thinking there was a Walter Blake who's been crippled in the accident that killed his mother. Because to unlock the gate, he needs Blake blood. It says here they are the last of the third Milesian bloodline.
Yeah, we knew that. We picked up on that.
The Marquess will kill himself, thinking he both kills and frees his son. The god's dream can't force anyone to act outside of their interest. He couldn't be made to kill himself, but he could be tricked into doing it for the right reason.
I see.
Then with Blake gone and the god freed, Coventry will ask for his reward, to have his youth returned. He will then take his place as the heir in the form of Walter Blake, the son with paintings, documents, and mesmerized staff to vouch for him as the next in line.
Freaky! Okie dokie. Hypothesis unlocked, Simon Coventry. Sure. Sigil. Sigil fell out of the pile. It's the ritual, alright. Gonna drop a save here. This might be the hypothesis we only get one chance at. Some rough notes. O'Finn recognized me after all these years. He was only a child when I visited his camp seeking their wisdom. Even my own flesh and blood didn't know me. In hindsight, I was probably memorable enough, a wealthy outsider coming to ask of their god. I shouldn't have panicked and attacked him, though. That was risky. God, but what if he outed me? Thankfully, I played in those catacombs as a lad and know all their secrets. My back's in agony today for it. I've taken most of a bottle to ease the pain. By tonight, back troubles will be a future problem. This time, I'll care better for my joints. Notes on the ritual I found under Miss Dean's bed, Mr. O'Finn's too. Simon Coventry's goal is to free the entity in order to assume the role of his magical fabrication, Walter Blake, to inherit his ancestral home. Because his real identity is ousted heir Henry Blake.
Simon Coventry is really Henry Blake, ousted heir of the Blake title and
Crazy
fortunes.
stuff, man.
He has returned with the intent of using magic to reclaim what was taken from him. I need to stop him.
I feel like even if he got his way, it probably wouldn't go well for him, right? I mean, the gods are tricky. They're not just gonna give him, they're not just gonna give him his youth back, right? Who's Mr. Coventry? Understand now that Mr. Coventry is actually an heir to the Blake estate, Henry Blake. Right. See, I think I can kind of do something like this, maybe. Fucked it up. There we go. Once Henry finishes his bargain, he hears a faint, "Are you ready?" Oh yeah, it's coming. Yeah, the gods don't play fair. Aha! I knew it! I freaking knew it! I knew the mausoleum door was relevant! Alright. We finishing our showdown here in the chapel? More of them. They're closing in on the church. Fair enough. It might actually go down in the graveyard, just like Princess and the Frog. Oh. Oh, well. Well, the Reverend. The Reverend, he's been murdered. Dead Reverend. The Fae are inside the church. There's nowhere left to go. Whoa. Ah, the fisheye lens is really fucking me up here. Alright. There he is! Coventry. Henry Blake. He's praying to the entity. To the smithing god, Gwibnu. Oh, there's Donald.
It's Mr. O'Finn. He seems to still be alive. I can't see a way to open this and get him out.
Maybe the valve? Mr. Finn's alive. There's Evelyn Dean.
I need to find a way to get her out while she's still alive.
Oh, shit.
No, Walter.
Shit. Marquis Blake, get the hell out of there.
No tears now. Not long to go.
Fuck.
Mummy will be home soon. Thanks to you. You big, brave boy. This will only hurt a moment. Then Daddy will talk with the floating man and bring you and her back. Then we'll all be together again. One big, happy family. What are you doing here? I won't let you stop this.
Need to get through to him. Okay. Ah, this is the hypothesis you only get one chance at. I gotcha. I gotcha. Stop the ritual. You cannot save your family You've been tricked by Henry Blake so he can take over your ancestral home. Here goes nothing. I'm tricked by Henry Blake so he can take over your ancestral home.
But I would have all I could ever. Who was restraining me? And where is my son?
Nice.
Where is my boy? He should be here, shouldn't he? No.
That's rough. No. That's rough, man. Realizing you never had a son after all, that is rough.
I thought.
Oh. I thought. You thought wrong.
No. I didn't. They were not my thoughts. Not at all. They were put there. There is no Walter. Just a cruel illusion.
Brutal.
Oh, my boy. Taken from me. And Mary. My Mary. She is truly gone. Never coming back. Who would make a man think such things? Have such hope?
Henry Blake, go kick his ass.
I have been fooled. By a relation I did not even know existed.
Fights over inheritance are always the worst, man.
Fooled by the only real flesh and blood that I
Right. Very good point. Very good point.
Get off me, you fool!
How could you do this to me? You gave me hope. You gave me a son, only to take them from me.
Yeesh.
Some lucidity, is it? I am only doing to you what your grandfather did to me.
Yeah,
I
well.
should have been the Marquess of Doon.
Yeah,
and
well.
I will be. Islam, Jonathan.
You will be nothing!
Woo! Uh-oh. Oh, it's all ogre. Splash. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's the last blood he needed. That's the last blood he needed, though. The Marquess could not be saved. Marquess Blake was determined to resurrect his wife at any cost, but he'd been tricked into nearly sacrificing himself by the ousted heir Henry Blake posing as Simon Coventry. Alright. What are these vats? Bad news. Bad news. Need to be stopped. Standing stone. These look much older than the vats. Perhaps they're the original locks that the Milesians used to steal the gate. 3 stones. Painting of Mary Blake. A broken stone. Oh. Oh, we're seeing Gwebnu's last moments. Okay.
For the final time at the Battle of Taltiu.
I see.
After much death, a truce was called. They agreed to halve the land between them. However, the Milesians tricked the gods by claiming the top half. So the Tuatha Dé Danann went below ground through this here portal.
Through this here portal. So how did Gwebnu get stuck up here then?
We even stayed behind to build a lock for the portal that could only be opened again by him and the 3 Milesian leaders, using their blood.
I see.
Once the portal was closed, he fell into a deep slumber, from which his dreams inspired those who lived here for millennia.
And now he is awake and angry.
Until war came to the land once again.
Gotcha.
Oliver Cromwell and his forces arrived, led in this region by Edward Blake.
English Civil War era armor was so fucking stylish.
They killed those living here, the people Guivna had formed a bond with over the generations.
So he was pissed. Plus points for the historical armor, right? Yeah, they did a nice job with that helmet.
Into this chamber and tainted his dreams. He felt alone and scared. He feels alone and scared still. He just wants to go home to his people.
So how... well... But what happens when we open the portal? Don't they all come out? Broken pillar. Clearly it had a sigil carved into it, but I cannot make it out now. Intact stone. Pillar with the sigil carved into it, but what is it for? Yeah, you open, close, or kill. Aha. Right. Gotcha. So yeah. So that looks like the open one, right? Yeah, okay. So we can open the portal. And close the portal. Or do the Macaulay and or no. Of course, the choice is yours. Open, close, or kill. Coventry's, Henry Blake's rather, paintings of himself inserted in the family as Walter Blake. Right in front of Guibnu, like a strange type of shrine. This must be how Coventry seeded that idea into the god's mind to keep it front and center in his thoughts, so they would be present in his dreams. Which is how it infiltrated the minds of the staff and guests here, tricking everyone into believing the child was real. And how he clouded everyone's mind about Miss Dean's disappearance in her room, as well as the staff's minds into their having met him before this event. Styles. They seem to be a kind of control panel. Should be able to arrange them in such a way to allow me to perform a sigil here. What's sigil? I see. So yep, open, close, or kill. Tough. That is really tough. Yeah, to kill use the Rinsin it gave you, right? I don't know. I feel like opening the portal is a terrible idea. As much as he might just want to go home, we open the portal and the Tuatha. You want the good or bad one? I'm puzzling through this myself. I'll make my choice. Close. I assume that closes the portal forever. That's probably a really bad outcome. Like, what does Guibnu do then? He's just pissed, right? He's trapped here forever. He's pissed. So yeah, I feel like that's probably not the answer. Kill. Like, if we believe what Father Sinnott says, then this is probably the Aeon, right? And so maybe this is delivering us, maybe this is delivering the entire world from the Black Iron Prison. Alright. My instinct is to kill. Same thought, save then see what happens, yeah. Okay, whoops. Rotate. Okay, no, I need these... Need these outer ones. Need these outer ones here, right? Yeah. Okay. Something's happening. Alright. My first instinct is to kill. So all the way down. Yeah, okay. Oh boy. Run! God killer. Free Guibnu from his mortal form. Yep, get Donald and Evelyn Dean out of here. Oh, so Donald's lucid enough to run, but we still have to carry Evelyn. Mystery solved the ritual. I have stopped the ritual. Come with me if you want to live. Save Mr. O'Finn.
So...
Aha! So... we finally get to meet Evelyn.
This is where the man who saved my life spends his time.
Sure as shit is.
You'll join me.
Have a seat.
Yes. I think at the very least, I owe you a drink.
Alright, well we saved Miss Dean, we saved O'Finn, we stopped the ritual.
Free from the vases of
Hey! We get like
Shan
a...
became obsessed with seeking
we get a Fallout style, slideshow. After all of that, you think we can, not get a good long cold drink? I sure hope so.
Miss Montevani's family were devastated with the news of her death. But at least her last wish had been carried out, and they were set for many comfortable years.
Indeed. Also, fuck you for not delivering that personally.
Mr. O'Mara's angel led him deep into the unknown parts of the world. I never learned in search of what. With the curse lifted, Miss Quinn was free to raise her siblings in safety. She supported them only by her earnings as a poet.
What a poor life. But yeah, at least you're not cursed.
Mrs. Darcy disposed of her husband's ghost on her
You,
route home.
oh, you suck.
She later turned the events of the manor into the acclaimed horror novel, Eldritch House.
That's really awful. That is really awful. Trap your husband's soul in a ring and just chuck
Mr.
it into the
Hunter
ocean.
left the manor and spent his remaining years breeding champion horses for the MacLeod family. Mr. Doyle left Ireland to see the
Hey, good for you, Mr. Doyle. I don't know with what money, but good for you.
Free from his obligation, Mr. Dupre returned to New Orleans. With a newly opened mind, Mrs. Joyce...
Hey, cool. All right, they're traveling together. Very nice.
Mr. Toussaint shared his account of the seance with his societal fellows. After which...
The money
it was
we
agreed
got
he
for
should
the
spearhead a
employees.
new
That's true.
department of supernatural investigations. He also published a paper, thoroughly correcting every element that Mrs. Darcy
Of
had
course,
embellished in
of
her novel.
course.
Miss Callahan finally retired and passed the role of Dree on the Dr. Callahan.
Very nice.
Mrs. Erickson destroyed all remnants of her magical persona and started a new life away from all things supernatural.
Very good, very good.
With her family lands returned to her, along with the Quinn fortune, Miss Barbosa began a new life in Ireland.
Mrs. Lau and Miss MacLeod retired to a cottage outside London. They never attended another mystical event.
Probably for the best.
Mr. O'Finn went deep into the forest and was never seen again.
Also probably for the best.
Miss Murphy continued the studies she began under Miss Dean and used that power to create a better life for herself. With Miss Callahan's help, she was able to reunite with her daughter.
Legit, let's go.
Father Sinnott retired and spent his last few years exploring the forests of Ireland with his hound.
He named the dog Seamus. Oh no.
Mr. Skerritt established the Skerritt Foundation, which set up schools and hospitals for the underprivileged. He is thought of fondly by those he helped. Mr. Varley used the treasure to purchase the manor. He turned it into a refuge for lost souls. He kept the name.
Are we talking about lost souls still in their corporeal bodies, or is this ghost house? Probably the former, but would be hilarious if the latter. Detective Ward saved 21 of 21 people, 37 out of 37 mysteries solved. Man, I'm good.
Do you think this will work?
I have no idea. But I have read her notes. She knew what she was doing. There's no harm in trying, right?
Right?
I'm not sure you can say that. Not after everything. But yes, let's do it.
Age posco,
Are we summoning Miss Montavani?
nego te recusare.
Of course, run is gained by being a fuck up and not saving enough, yeah.
Are you there?
Or are we summoning Aemon? Uh-huh.
Hello, brother.
Hey, he's actually talking. Very nice. Very, very nice. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. Yeah, absolutely. More like this, please. So it could get a little frustrating at times, right? I know that it dragged. Added to list of finished games of 2025. Hell yeah. I could definitely get a little frustrating at times, but man, what a story! And I absolutely love that they kept it fairly historical. It's sort of like, yeah, what if all of the magic was super real? You know, what if the spiritualists weren't full of shit? Yeah, super cool. Yeah, there's some stuff there's some dialogue I miss. Like I would have loved to like figure out what's going on with Donald sooner, like actually talk to him and yeah, confront him with that. That would have been cool to see. James Farrelly is Declan Ward. Yeah, nobody sounded. Looks like they used Irish people, so yeah. J.R. McCormick as Rory O'Callaghan. Maeve de Bruyn. Nice. Hazel Erickson is just Ife. Yeah, I needed to pull out the guide to help. Yeah, there were a few that definitely were a little tough. I probably would not have found that amulet for a very long time out front of Coventry's door. But yeah, that was very fun, very fun. Kind of scratched my need for a good mystery now that Kill the Clock is we're waiting for the third chapter there. And yeah, just beautiful, the cel-shaded graphics. It's nicely done. I don't think they were truly cel-shaded, I think it was imitation, but yeah. Because, like, there's really no reason to cel-shade anymore on a modern machine. Oh, are these all of the Slavs they outsourced to? The testers, perhaps? If that's what this is, big, yep. Everyone from the Go Testify Player Network who helped shape the game. Spooky Pets! Chloe, Luna, Daisy, Winston, Monty, Marshmallow, Lucha, Zack the Puppy, Willow, Ambrose, and Saturn. Spooky Babies. Fulla, Flynn, Farley, and Fudge. I think I'd stick with Farley if I was him. This is a work of fiction. Any similarity to actual places or persons alive or dead or events is purely coincidental, yeah. Chapter 3 for Kill the Clock comes out in December, I think, since November is noted as begin in-game implementation of Chapter 3 scripts. Legit. Can't wait. Alright, I kind of want to see what happens if you, kind of want to see what happens. I kind of feel like... I feel like open the portal is, like, a really bad idea. Let's see.
He just
wants to go home to his people. Well, let's let him. I guess this is to teach you the, yeah, this if you somehow manage to miss all the runes, I guess this is to teach you one, right? And I think I have it how I need it to do this, right? Yeah, this is how it needs to be, right? Yep. Alright, yeah, I want to see what happens if you open. I think this is really bad. I think the two of Dadanan are gonna come out and just, like, destroy the world, basically. think I should have started here and done the outside. Yeah. Oh, I see. So maybe I have to start in here? Yeah, okay, go inner to outer, I think. Yeah, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Appears violent as a Titanic disaster starts. Yep. Yeah, this is a terrible idea, I think. They're all just gonna come spilling out and destroy the world here. It's like, surely he can't be trusted to just go home. Yep. Here they come. Uh-huh. No, not the horsey! The end of the world as we know it. Open the portal. Stop having it be closed. Alright. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Kind of figured they would be bastards if you open the portal. Alright, what happens if you close it? I think if you close it, it's also kind of bad. Weebnew's gonna be pissed, at least.
He just...
Alright. Stunned close. Yeah, I feel like this is... Maybe closing it as sort of the neutral ending. Like, Weebnew continues to haunt the grounds, but yeah, it's like the world doesn't get destroyed at least. Alright, so yeah, that needs to be like that. Rotate you, right? Or no. Yeah, we want it like this. What's happening? No, I fucked that up. Okay, yeah, right. I need to rotate this one. Right, because they need to be in the corners here. Duh. And then rotate that. Yeah. And then I think rotate the inner one as well, right? Yeah. Here we go. We want to... I think do the outside first. Probably go right down the middle and then do the inner square. Sure. Oh, I see. Those aren't actually even connected. Okay, so it has to be... Ah, I see. So do this part first. Do the little bow tie first, then you do the outer, then you do the inner square. Okay. Zip it. Yeah, Gweebnew's gonna be pissed. Gotcha. Okay, so yep. So we get out of there, but yeah, I feel like it's the neutral ending because Gweebnew's still down there. He's still gonna cause problems. Yeah. What's he gonna do? Fight us? He's bound to the thing. I have stopped the ritual.
So... This...
Yeah. I'm waiting for the gut punch. I'm waiting for the gut punch at the end of this. This is the neutral ending.
Freed from the vase's curse.
Yep.
Miss Montavani's
I don't know that I necessarily want to skip the cutscene. I feel like there's something at the end.
With the curse lifted, Miss Quinn was...
Maybe Varley's ending is different?
Mrs. Dark. Mr. Hunter left the manor.
Maybe Varley's ending is different.
Mr. Dull.
Sure.
Free from his obligation with a newly opened...
So yeah, this is all the same. I feel like Varley's ending is going to be different because the manor is still fucked.
Thoroughly. Miss Callahan. Mrs. Erickson destroyed.
Sure.
With her family lands returned.
Mrs. Lab.
Sure.
Mr. O'Finn went deep. Miss Murphy continued. With Miss Callahan's help, she was able to Father Sinnott retired and...
Okay, nothing different there.
Mr. Skerritt established the Skerritt. Mr. Varley used the treasure to purchase the manor. He turned it into a refuge for lost souls. He kept the name Blake Manor.
Really? So nothing's different if you kill, huh? It's gotta be. It's gotta be something at the end, right? It can't just be the same as the kill.
Do you think this will work?
I have no idea. But I have read her notes. She knew what she was doing.
It's considered the good ending, lol. The kill ending is the same. Really?
There's no harm in trying, right?
I'm not sure you can say that. Not after everything.
That's surprising. That's really surprising.
Yes.
So it's exactly the same as the kill ending, huh?
Okay, Posco.
Like, I really feel like the kill ending is the good ending because you actually send Gweebnew back but keep the portal closed. Like Gweebnew's still there, he's still causing issues, you know?
Hello, brother.
There's no neutral ending, just bad ending by open, with kill and close being good. That's kinda lame. Like, at least, yeah. I mean, it seems really obvious, like, yeah, close should be sort of the neutral ending, you know? Like, the manor should still be haunted as fuck, it should still kind of be an issue, you know? Like, Gweebnew will eventually cause problems, but, yeah. At least you averted the immediate disaster. Oh, well. So yeah, that's the Seance of Blake Manor. Very, very cool. Very cool. Love indie games like this that just tell a really good story. So, I will not be streaming tomorrow, but I am going to be definitely going to be getting a schedule out. I think I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do this week. So yeah, I want to thank y'all so much for coming out. Hope you enjoyed the Seance of Blake Manor as much as I did. Man, yeah, it's a good one. This is a very good one. And yeah, I will see you all again on Tuesday. So until next time, I'm Iki. I bid you Walate. Take very, very good care of yourselves. I'll see y'all again real soon. Later!